Real Mod Squad shit. Whole lot of Mod Squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out MC. Shout out Made Meaty. Shout out Spark. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. We're going to get into it. Shout out. Happy birthday to Dro the Mob, man. Happy birthday to Dro the Mob. Hey, everybody say happy birthday to Dro the Mob. If you got anything, we're going to put his cash app up there. Shout out Dro the Mob, man. Other than that, shout out to the Mod Squad and everybody on here tonight, even the haters.
My nigga Glock made this shit.
Real Mod Squad shit. Whole lot of Mod Squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out MC. Shout out Made Meaty. Shout out Spark. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene. And see, hit my phone like Black make us a song. I hit YouTube, found the beat, now it's on. And see, you can go to her for the latest news. Like who told on who and who gave who the blues. Can't forget Queen Lotus, that's 126. Shorty smart as hell, gon' have you thinking about shit. Now let's get on the BZ on the down south shit. Shorty real as hell, she gon' tell you about your shit. And she dropping videos, go subscribe to her shit. Sparks got the visuals of 99%. Made media out west, he a film mode nigga. Get that nigga around your chick, I bet she feeling on that nigga. And shout out Savage Black, we gon' party on them niggas. Can't forget Nene, she catch bodies in the chat. It's that page fake of real shit, shorty gon' check. She gon' come back to the chat, wipe his nosy out the chat. Can't forget Uncle Swipe, Mr. Miyagi to you niggas. You can call him Swiper Jordan or whatever, say you nigga. And to the ones that left, we ain't worried about shit. But make sure you like the video before you dip. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Real Mod Squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Shout out to Zach TV, man. Shout out to Zach TV. Rest in peace to him. We speaking on Zach TV too. His brother, if y'all didn't know, his brother was killed 2 years ago. They got his killer from 400 East, BD Noble from 400 East. He might be from a lot of blocks. People probably know him from a lot of blocks though, but they got the killer, man. Rest in peace to him. Hey, Mike and Bree Vlogs, don't spam my thing about a wrench, bro. On everything. Don't do that, bro. That's one thing don't do. That's a pet peeve, brother. Hey, anyways, like I was saying, Zach mother lost 2 kids, man. 2 kids in a couple years. Within 10 years, within 5 years, she lost 2 kids. So condolences to their family. Hope they get some closure from that. We talking about Lil Durk. We talking about Lil Reese. Lil Reese got 5 years, y'all. Lil Reese got 5 years. I don't know about Texas Department of Corrections. I see on TV when they up for parole, man, it's a bunch of old people sitting at the parole table like, no, I think he should do the rest of his time. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why I say the 2029, man, because he might run into them old people who we be seeing on TV. And they don't let Lil Reese out. But Lil Reese was charged with a domestic. He had a lot of them, man. He just couldn't keep his hands down, man. You know. But yeah, Lil Reese, his IDOC mugshot is up. His Texas Department of Corrections. You can look it up. His name is Tavares Taylor. Zach playing both sides. Shit, Zach was on all sides, brother. You ain't see Zach. Hey, come on, man. Now, you ain't see Zach helping out everybody, bro. Zach was on everybody's side, man. See, that's why Zach got killed. Because there was some broke nigga in the cut talking about some, man, you see he playing both sides. He don't really mess with our side. He mess with the BDs. And that's how Zach ended up dead, bro. Zach helped out everybody, bro. See, and that's what make people don't help people. Because when you help people, then you got other problems in your life. You know what I'm talking about? But Zach was a good dude, bro. He was good, man. Zach is a good dude, bro. He a good dude. Yeah, Reese don't need no girls at this point. I ain't trying to say link up with Lil J and see what's going on with that either. But, you know, Lil Reese don't need no girlfriend, man. Hey, he can't even call the party line, though. He called the party line. Plenty of fish. I almost got him a date case. You hear me? You got to say date. You hear me? They sensitive. But, yeah, Lil Reese almost got a date case. God damn it, from calling Plenty of Fish line. Talking to a girl off Plenty of Fish. So, I don't think Lil Reese girl's good for Lil Reese at all, man. I just don't think, man, because he been in a lot of shit, man. He been in more shit with a woman than anybody. Yeah, but Zach TV was a good guy, bro. Like, he was a good guy. I told Zach, though, man, I was like, bro, like, interviewing everybody, that'll cause problems, because there's always somebody on one block. It's always somebody out that crowd on bullshit. Like, it could be people like, man, he good, bro. It's always somebody out that crowd like, man, he ain't good. He was with them niggas. That's how they be in the trenches, bro. Yeah, he locked up in Texas. He locked up in Texas, Harris County in Texas. But he locked up in the Department of Corrections now. That's the mugshot that I got. Yeah, rest in peace to Zach, though, man. Got walked down, man, by somebody. I bet you it's probably over a girl, bro. It be over a girl, man. On some real shit. Hey, look. He was trying to solve. You ever got into the story he was trying to solve? No, man. I don't get into Kanika, man. I don't get into Kanika Jenkins, man. That was like a witch hunt, bro. I watched Zach TV on some weird shit, bro. Like, Zach answered his phone when I came home from the joint. I was watching Zach TV because he blew up. I started seeing Zach on CNN and all type of shit, BET. I'm like, God damn, Zach TV done took off. He done took off from on the cribs and hopping on the bus with a camera to, riding in Hummers and shit. So, when I had seen him, when I had came home and seen him and shit, I'm like, bro, man, like, you doing your thing, bro, but just watch niggas, man. Like, watch it. Zach was a good dude, though. He helped out everybody. That's just like with Bodil. Bodil did videos with O Block. Soon when he did a video, he brought Yo Gotti to the city. Yo Gotti came to the city and was hanging with Bodil and them. And Bodil and them did a remix. I don't know if y'all remember this. They did a remix with Killer Kills, P. Rico. They did a song with them. And Boss Top called them an op. So Bodil made a song called If I'm an Op. I don't know if y'all remember that. But Bodil be trying to help people, bro. And they try to pull it with Bodil. They try to pull it with Bodil and all that shit. Happy birthday to Dro. Salute to Queens. It's called the TDCJ. I just got out of TDC. You come home from parole on 5-year sentence in 4 months. He already eligible for parole. Damn. Shit, they say Lil Reese might be home before that. Shout out to Keith. Keith say he just got out of that, y'all. So shout out to Keith. He say he already eligible for parole. They might need to hold Lil Reese for at least about another 2 months, man. You know. When I'm going on whoops, when they stop going on no jumper, man. Hey, but shout out to J Main though, cause I seen that no jumper, man. He treated Remo, man. He told the man, like, I can't sit in front of nobody and a man tell me that you been, I'm talking about Dino. You been pulling Swiller. You been sucking Swiller. You hear me? I can't sit across no man who say that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm all over your back, but Remo sat there and took all of it, man. Yeah, just hold Lil Reese for a minute. He need a detox, man. Lil Reese definitely need the detox right now. What y'all been on, though? Smash that like button for me, y'all. If you just getting on here, smash that like button. Where's Young Chop? Young Chop is out. Young Chop is out. Young Chop is out. I seen it. Hopefully, Young Chop go and get some help. Hopefully that the jail, have him get a psyche valve, or Young Chop needs some help, man. You can have all the money in the world, man, but if you messed up like he is, bro, it's like you broke. You can go to the store with somebody. They can swipe your card, take all his money at the point how he is. He too off. But yeah, I pray for Young Chop, man. Young Chop, he did a lot in the drill scene. He did a lot of beats for everybody, bro. 50 Cent, he did a lot of beats for everybody, bro. Like, it's a lot of beats out there that's Young Chop. People be like, Young Chop only got 4 beats. No, he don't. Young Chop got a whole bunch of beats, bro, that you don't know that he got. Because he was that cold, bro, at the time. Yeah, we're going to watch Law and Crime Network. We finna react to that. And shout out to everybody on here. Happy birthday once again to Dro. Happy birthday. Say they laced them. Yeah, they definitely laced them. We gonna check out Law and Crime first. Law and Crime. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. It's on YouTube doing y'all thing. Keep doing y'all thing. Make sure y'all go, the people with a wrench, make sure y'all go and follow my mods. And they got content, man. Make sure you check their content out, man. All right, so we got two of these Law and Crimes to watch. Much love from Tampa Bay, Easy Money Sniper. Shout out Easy Money. Appreciate your love and support, brother. LaShondra Moore, shout out to you too. Shout out to everybody on here. Happy birthday to Dro the Mob. Happy birthday to Dro the Mob, man. Wish you many more, brother. Proud of you, man.
Listen, you want to skip this ad. I would too. But what if I told you there's this
Hi, and if that sounds familiar to you, it's probably because you've seen our ads everywhere. It's an ad blocker that works on Twitch, YouTube, Amazon, and everywhere else you go on.
Smash that like button. We're watching Lil Durk. Then we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the newest paperwork, what OTL Vonnie and them trying to do. They some clowns. I mean, if you ain't got no lawyer, I guess you got to pull all the bullshit. And we talking about THF Teezy, man. Teezy put in THF Teezy, the one who dropped Duck Location. Now he's saying that since D-Thing dead, I ain't called D-Thing. I called a government informant. Like, this dude crazy, bro. We're going to talk about all that, though. But we talking about Durk first.
And if that seems
primarily from the Chicago, Illinois area. OTL. As rapper Lil Durk makes the argument that he should be allowed out on bail in the murder for hire trial he's facing, newly unsealed.
Hey, shout out Chief Keef. Before we start this, shout out to Chief Keef, man. I'm proud of Keef. That man, Keef, he did a 20 versus 1. I couldn't believe it, man. If you know Keef, if you follow Keef, if you really know him or you follow him through his journey, then you know Keef don't even talk. Like, he don't talk to people. He bite his nails. He nervous. Keef talking now, man. Keef is getting out in the public. I don't know what's going on, man. But, yeah, Keef, he's social now. He ain't antisocial no more. He ain't just saying 300 and all that goofy shit. So, shout out to Keef, man. Shout out to Chief Keef. I seen it. It was funny, too. It was actually funny, the 20 versus 1.
As rapper Lil Durk makes the argument that he should be allowed out on bail in the murder for hire trial he's facing, newly unsealed documents reveal he's actually been linked to another murder for hire case. And that one allegedly connects back to the death of a family member. We're going to break all of this down for you right now. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Hey, so before we jump into this, I have an exciting announcement I got to tell you about first. The video version of Sidebar is now available on Spotify. That's right. We are so thankful for you guys, your support of Sidebar. Us getting this show on Spotify video truly is due to how loyal this audience is. So thank you so much. And yes, you can now watch and listen on the go, from Diddy to the United Healthcare CEO shooting to crazy court moments. It is all on Spotify now. So you can scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description to follow Sidebar on Spotify. All right, let's talk about Durk Banks, likely better known to many as Lil Durk. He is currently in the Metropolitan Detention Center right now. No, not the MDC in Brooklyn, in New York, where we've been talking about where Sean Diddy Combs is locked up. No, this is the MDC in Los Angeles, California. Now, Durk has entered a not guilty plea to felony charges in an alleged murder for hire plot that left a man dead at a gas station. According to prosecutors for the Central District of California, Durk is the leader of a Chicago rap collective that's actually what they say.
Hey, hold on. Somebody said MBK Mills say where the meetup video at the restaurant they talking about. Oh, they gonna show it. If they say they got a video, they gonna show it. Only reason why they didn't show the teasy video to the public because that's a person's phone. That person is on the phone. So if you show teasy when he turned the phone, unless they just edit out the teasy part, he show his face and then he turned the phone and record teasy and then he show his face again. So that's probably why they ain't released the teasy in the phone store thing, because dude on there, the dude who, no, it's in Discovery, man. They Discovery ain't even out, bro. The Discovery ain't even out, MBK. The Discovery ain't out yet, brother. The Discovery ain't coming out yet, bro. They ain't gonna get their Discovery to months down the line. They trying to get it though, but it ain't out yet. They just always tell you a little bit of what they got. They got to give you an eighth of the story. They got to tell you the eighth of it.
A criminal enterprise. A superseding indictment states in or around 2010, defendant Durk Banks, also known as Lil Durk, aka Blood, aka Mustafa Abdul Malik, formed an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which, among other things, produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from the Chicago, Illinois area. OTF also acted as an association, in fact, of individuals who engaged in violence, including murder and assault, at the direction of defendant Banks and to maintain their status in OTF. So prosecutors allege that Banks used OTF to target a rival rapper from Georgia known as Quando Rondo, real name Taekwon Bowman. The government says that Durk and his crew learned that Quando Rondo was going to be in California. So they traveled from Chicago to LA to target him. And Durk's right-hand man, Kevon Grant, allegedly secured cars, hotel rooms, and guns to carry out this killing. Investigators say that the trip to LA was funded by either OTF or Lil Durk directly. So, the indictment accused the defendants of following Quando Rondo's black Escalade around Los Angeles on August 19, 2022. In fact, traffic camera photos show a white Infiniti following the SUV until it pulls into a gas station. And the filing also includes surveillance photos of the...
Yeah, man, Vonnie definitely toast. He toast. Only thing he should be saying right now is Lil Durk ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the only thing, so he could keep getting some money on his books. That's the only thing Vonnie should be saying, man. Vonnie is cooked. They got Vonnie going to get the guns. They got the person who gave Vonnie the guns, because how do they know that Vonnie gave up the guns? See, that's what I'm saying. They ain't telling us everything that they got, because you got to think about it. How do they know that Vonnie gave them the guns when you can't fly on no airplane with no guns? You can't get no airplane. Ain't nobody finna fly no gun on no airplane. So they had to get it from the people in California. So whoever got grabbed in California told them that they gave Vonnie the guns, man. On some real shit. Vonnie cooked. He cooked. He brought the cars. He cooked. He just like old Block Lowe's. He cooked.
The suspects appearing to fire guns towards the gas pumps. Now, Quando Rondo actually wasn't hurt in this shooting, but his cousin was. Savia Robinson was killed. And this is a really, really sad case, because this alleged assassination attempt, according to investigators, actually connects back to another death. It connects what they say back to the shooting death of a rapper known as King Von outside of a nightclub in Atlanta. Now, King Von was apparently part of Durk's crew, and investigators believe that Durk wanted revenge for King Von's death, so he ended up putting out a hit on Quando Rondo, who he believed was the investigator. So allegations of violence back and forth. Now, why are we talking about him right now? Because Durk's name is actually coming up in another murder for hire investigation, this time in Chicago. So I want to be clear about something. Durk is not charged in connection with this case, at least not yet, but his name came up again and again and again during this newly revealed probe. So to talk about these new...
Hey, y'all, his lawyer better not say they ain't got nothing else, man. They might come out with a third Rico on Durk ass, man. I'm telling you, bro. His lawyer, they got some shit on them, man. And then I just want to bring up, remember King Von case? Remember they said that if it's sealed or whatever, that they can't bring it up in court? Well, they brought that shit up in court. It's in the paperwork on Pacer, man. They brought up that Durk was involved with a attempt murder, shooting, robbery in Atlanta with King Von, man. So they could bring up anything they want to, man. So don't believe that shit. They can't bring it up. It's sealed and all that. They could bring it up.
New court documents. So I want to bring in friend of the show, former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani. Nima, thank you so much for coming on. Before we even get into the new stuff that we're going to get into, we've said it before, but federal prosecutors, they don't tend to bring charges, especially against someone high profile like Lil Durk, if they have any doubts about the case, right? So let's talk about the case he's currently facing.
Shout out to Reflection with Kimberly.
I think it's a strong case, Jesse, and thanks for having me as always. I mean, he is facing very serious murder for hire charges less than a mile away from where I'm sitting right now in downtown Los Angeles. And like you said, the feds don't mess around and they don't go to the grand jury to get an indictment in a case that will likely go to trial unless they think they have a bulletproof case, no pun intended. And the reason this is a federal case, of course, is we don't see a whole lot of federal murder cases, obviously, unless there's terrorism or an elected official or a judge. But, that murder for hire component, that makes it interstate commerce, right? We're talking about a text message likely or a phone call. That's the federal jurisdictional hook, which will put this case in the hands of the feds and not the district attorney's office here in LA.
By the way, as we're covering these kinds of stories, I think it's just a reminder of how important personal safety is.
Hey, ladies, they did say it was Lil Durk who was shooting. I can pull up the news thing where it say Lil Durk was shooting.
You would be shocked.
The witnesses said Lil Durk was shooting, not Von.
Like your address, your phone number. Do you ever wonder why you get so many spam calls and emails? That's because all that information is public. But that is where our sponsor, Incogni, comes in. So this is a service that helps you take control of your online privacy by removing your personal data from that sell and trade your information without your permission. The kicker is, though, these data brokers have to...
He always kick in with this bullshit. Hey, so y'all heard what the prosecutor said, right? Said they don't come and get you unless they got a bulletproof case. The Atlanta case came back to hunt Durk. Hey, yeah, I thought they said the Atlanta case was through. They got the Atlanta case. They brought up the Atlanta case, bro, in bail hearing. They said that he a threat. He done already had cases. You know what I'm talking about? Like, whoever said that they can't use no old shit, bro, hey, don't believe that. Do not believe that, bro. And Durk Nims, that case supposed to be sealed because we can't even get it. Who can find that case? Hey, if somebody can find that case, man, I got $100 for you. Anybody who can find the paperwork to that King Von case. Can't nobody find it, bro. Can't nobody find that paperwork. I'm talking about the paperwork to Durk Nim case. Durk, Von, and the other dude.
I don't know anything about this. This was them acting alone. I mean, there were arguably text messages that seemed to suggest he was trying to make sure his name wasn't involved in it, but that would suggest a level of cooperation and knowledge about what was about to happen. And then, of course, he was picked up allegedly before he was leaving the country. So talk to me about, real quick, do you think there's any avenue for him to say, I'm not connected to this, I'm not part of this murder for hire plot?
I think there is, and I think that has to be the defense in this case. I can't see any other viable defense here, right? There's going to be a lot of finger pointing. Obviously, we know in these cooperator type cases, you want to make sure that you have corroborating evidence. You don't want to rely on the testimony of the trigger man alone, because obviously he is going to have a potential bias or a reason to lie to try to save himself or to shave off time from his sentence. So for prosecutors, you really want to make sure you've connected those dots before you bring a case like this against a Grammy award-winning rapper who has significant financial means to fight this case the whole way.
Well, now I want to talk about his connection. What we're talking about now is connection to this 2022 murder out in Chicago. And what law enforcement was able to uncover afterwards is really, really interesting. So in 2023, an FBI special agent with the Chicago Homicide Task Force applied for a search warrant for records and location data associated with several cell phones. And as part of that application, a lengthy document was provided that laid out connections and feuds between alleged gang members. So the two rival gangs that are mentioned here are the Smashville Gangster Disciples and the Mike City Black Disciples. And a man named Stefan Mack is who we're going to be talking about. He was reportedly the leader of the Smashville faction. So in January of 2022, he was apparently inside of this youth center in Chicago when a stolen Chrysler pulls into the parking lot. Okay. And the car sat there for about 40 minutes, apparently waiting for Mack to come out. This is according to police. And when he did, two men get out of the car and start shooting at him. Now, he apparently tried to run away, but one of the shooters chased him down and reportedly shot him in the head. Now, the other suspect also allegedly shot a security guard who was present, but thankfully that...
Yo, Marley! Yo, Marley! Hey, man, hey, look. Hey, listen to what I'm saying. Marley is right here, right? Marley is the guy right here with the handgun. Marley ran east of where he's standing at. He ran east. Here go the guy right there in the field all the way over there on the west side of the parking lot. He ran west. How did you get to calling out Marley on the ring camera, bro? And Marley never ran with you? That's what I don't understand, bro. I don't understand this murder for hire right here. And then the other people who was involved with the setup, they stayed they dumb ass in there until after the police came, and then they left out. Like, y'all some goofies, man. Hey, look, this murder for hire right here, it's like 8-9 people involved, bro. When you talking about killing somebody, bro, I thought you supposed to go to the killer, bro, and be like, I need you to kill somebody, not the whole fucking room. Hey, I need somebody dead. Anybody catch her, man? I got $50,000. I'm gone. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy as hell.
Guard survived. The two suspects were identified as Anthony Montgomery Wilson and Preston Powell. Both have been indicted in connection with this alleged murder. Now, Montgomery Wilson is an alleged member of the Mike City faction of the Black Disciple gang. And surveillance photos from businesses and homes nearby actually show the shooters running away from the scene. And I want you to get this. It turns out one of the suspects actually left his cell phone behind in the stolen car. There's even a photo of it included in the search warrant.
Hey, so all Durk fans out there, man. Hey, look, you got to be like, what the hell is Durk doing with these type of niggas, man? Like a real killer, why'd you bring your cell phone on the hit? Who is you going to call somebody and brag about it? Or you going to get online right after that? You need your phone right there? Like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. But I'm going to tell you how God worked. What happened? See, what happened was they locked themselves out their own motherfucking car. That's what happened. They locked themselves out their own car, bro, and ran out of steamer. That was a stolen car. They got locked out the steamer, man. And so they just ran when they couldn't get in. They ain't had time to bust the windows and none of that shit. They just left it. Like, that's crazy, man. You on a hit, supposedly for Lil Durk. And y'all riding in some steamers that ain't doable. You ain't got no new car. All the cars that these white ears stealing, these niggas got, oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. This shit crazy right here. This crazy. The cell phone look old, broke, and it look like an Android.
Warrant application. And police, they were able to use cell phone records, DNA, fingerprints to identify both Montgomery Wilson and Powell as being involved in the shooting. Now, Nima, before we even get into the Lil Durk connection, your initial thoughts on this? Any possible defense on this? I know you don't have all of the details of it, but you could see how these two guys were targeted.
Oh, yeah, no question. And that's a very strong case, right? You have video evidence You have the cell phone cell site evidence. You have fingerprint. And
Hey, if your key box go out, your car can lock on my mama, because Nene car do that. Nene car won't lock if the key is in there, but it'll lock if it go dead. If the battery thing go dead to her alarm, it'll lock, bro. I done locked it many a times, bro. Or I done sat in Nene car and ran the battery down. I done sit in there, listen to music. She probably getting her nails done. And I'm sitting in there listening to music and run the battery down. And then I get out and lock the door. Now the car locked and everything because the battery dead. So it can happen.
DNA, putting them at the scene of the shooting, potentially an eyewitness, depending on what the security guard or other people saw. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that unless you have a confession or...
Hey, he said, why Molly hanging out the window? Molly ain't hanging out no motherfucking window. Molly too damn fat to be fitting through that window. You see how big Molly is? He said that Molly hanging out the window. Man, Molly so goddamn big. Molly ain't fitting through no little Cadillac window. He ain't fitting through that window, Molly. I'm sorry, y'all. Molly ain't bigger than I can't put down the cup, but Molly ain't no little nigga.
You know, some sort of cooperator testimony, but this strikes me, Jesse, as a very strong murder case.
No, they pop security. They pop security. They shot security.
Durk, right? Well,
Molly
investigators believe that this assassination was a revenge killing for the death of Durk's older brother. Yeah, Dante Banks Jr., who also went by the nickname D-Thang, was killed outside of a club in 2021. And authorities believe that Durk offered money to anyone who would take out Mac as retribution. So the warrant lays out these connections between Durk and the men that they say killed Mac. There's this confidential informant who told police that both Montgomery Wilson and Durk that they are members of the Black Disciples. And the filing even includes photos showing the men hanging out together. For example, there is a photo showing what appears to be Durk circled in red toward the back of a group of men and Montgomery Wilson on the left side of the photo. There's another photo that shows Durk with the alleged leader of Mike City, whose name and identity have been redacted from the filing as well, and a person referred to as Confidential Human Source 1, or CH1, this confidential informant by the FBI, gave investigators details about Durk's alleged gang affiliations. So the 2023 filing states, CH1 has reported that Lil Durk was and still is offering money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, and more specifically, offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is killed. And the filing goes on to talk about messages that are exchanged between new cell phones belonging to Montgomery Wilson and Powell. So according to the FBI agent's affidavit, this exchange of messages began 14 days after Mac was murdered. Based on my training and experience and knowledge of this investigation to date, I believe when the user of Powell Phone 2 asked the user of Subject Phone 2...
Swipe, can you please say again how he came in the room to address the hit for 50K? That was funny. Yeah, man. Hey, this shit crazy though, bro. Like, hey, first they was like, hey, y'all just hating on Lil Durk. Then another murder for hire come out. Now what you gonna say? We still hating on his Durk a dumb motherfucker for being in murder for hires, bro. Like, he hiring Temu employees, bro. What the fuck? The fuck you think you gonna get away with a Temu employee? Like, this man crazy, man.
What's up with OTF? The two were discussing Lil Durk and his affiliates. And then the filing shows a photo of Lil Durk seeming to wear a sweatshirt with the OTF logo, as well as a hand tattoo of those letters. And the FBI agent continues, when the user of Subject Phone 2 and Powell Phone 2 exchanged the messages nothing and what you mean they not paying, the user of Subject Phone 2 was indicating they had not yet been paid, prompting the user of Powell Phone 2 to question whether there was an...
Hey, that's another thing too, man. That's another thing too. Why is these guys saying, did Lil Durk give you the money? Like, why ain't they saying, like, did Bobo or Ray Ray give you the money? Like, did Durk give you the money? If for real, on a jail call or a text message, when they steady telling you every time somebody get RICO, We got them because of text messages. We got them because of Instagram. We got them from messages they try to delete, and niggas still to do the same shit. They telling you how they get you, and you are still going to do the same shit that they just recode these motherfuckers for. Like, it's crazy, man. These dudes right here is slow. I don't give a fuck who they some kin to or who know them. They slow than a motherfucker on everything, bro. Like, they crashed out and damn near didn't even get paid, man. Didn't even get paid, bro. Like, they probably got some money later on, but I don't want my fucking money no month later. Nigga, I've been broke the whole time. We done killed somebody, the law looking for us, and I gotta wait on you to come? Man, stop it.
Issue with them being paid for Mac's murder. When the user of Subject Phone 2 wrote, "We waiting," he comes up here on the 17th. The user of Subject Phone 2 was indicating that he was waiting for Lil Durk to come into town on February 17th to pay them for having murdered Mac. Goes on to say, when the user of Powell Phone 2 wrote, "Did Durk gave you that money?" to the user of Subject Phone 2, the user of Powell Phone 2 was asking the user of Subject Phone 2 if the user of Subject Phone 2 had gotten paid by Lil Durk for the two having murdered Mac. When law enforcement did interviews with employees at the youth center, according to the FBI, employee 1 stated to law enforcement that they heard after Mac was murdered that there was anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000 being offered for someone to kill Mac.
Hey, look, listen to this, man. A YPC participant home after the shooting, right? Employee stated to law enforcement that he heard after Mac was murdered that there was anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000. How the fuck the employee know this? This the same employee that jumped in the car with the rest of the motherfuckers. And like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Everybody knew about it was money on Mac, it sounds like, except for him. He the only motherfucker didn't know. He going to a youth center and he got real ops. Crazy, man.
And the filing also has a screenshot from Montgomery Wilson's Facebook page and states, on March 2nd, 2022, Montgomery updated his Facebook story with a picture of him holding money and the Lil Durk song "Aha" playing in the background. I believe Montgomery made the above Facebook post to brag and take credit for the murder of Mac. Montgomery is playing Lil Durk's music and holding a large amount of cash to brag about the fact that he was paid by Lil Durk to kill Mac. Again, Durk has not been charged in connection with Mac's murder as of yet, but you have to wonder the impact this could have on his current case out in California and whether or not he could be charged. So, Nima, I laid out a lot of the big points. Your thoughts?
Jameson, famously smooth whiskey.
Smash that like button, y'all. Hey, it's crazy though, man. Y'all don't believe me, man. This shit is crazy, bro. A man with $40 to $50 million. You know what I'm talking about? A man with millions. I don't know how much he got. A man with millions of dollars that can fly anytime he want to, that can do anything he want to, that can be with the stars, lavish houses, lavish hotels, cars that some of us will never ride in probably, you know, unless we get to working. But bro, like, he ain't supposed to be involved with none of these niggas, bro. Not even the niggas who was on the first murder for hire, bro. Like, all them is sad, bro. To even let Lil Durk fly on a plane and y'all know y'all about to kill somebody. Did nobody use their 360 and say, "Hey, Durk, just in case the feds come back, hey, look, you go ahead and go, you get on this plane. I'll fly Spirit or something." You fly on a private jet with one of the killers, bro. Not one of the killers. The nigga who got the guns, got the cars, and the ski masks. You flew on the plane with him. Good luck beating that shit to a jury. Good luck beating that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, good luck. They don't need no lyrics. Just off that, Lil Durk riding down there with the motherfucker who got off the plane and went to go and retrieve some guns.
From a famous.
And if you try to say something that ain't enough, Swipe, hey, look, you still don't know who the fuck number 4 is. How did they know that Quando Rondo was down there? Number 4 had to tell one of them. And it sounded like number 4, it told Vonnie. because Vonnie the one who got the ski masks and all that shit. So you still remember number 4 ain't in there yet, number 2 ain't in there yet, or number 5 ain't in there yet. So they know more than what we think they know, because they ain't in there yet.
Big family. Meet Jose. Could be one of us. Even when he shows up uninvited, he's never in.
There's a lot of circumstantial. What I would like if I were prosecuting the Chicago case, I want to bring Lil Durk in, is something before the murders, right? You have these communications after the fact, and you need to tie it in to the plot before Mac was killed. I think that's an important piece of evidence. Maybe we don't have it yet. Obviously, we're talking about a pretty heavily redacted affidavit in support of a search warrant, but we may get there, because if you see these types of written communications weeks after the murders, probably there may have been something leading up to it as well.
I mean, because again, if it's after the fact, Nima, right, they could just be listing anybody to pay them. I mean, you need something before, right? It's not just them mentioning Lil Durk. You need some sort of communication, maybe from Lil Durk, something to explain his connection to it. It's not just after the fact, right?
Let's say Lil Durk had nothing to do with this, and one of his rivals is murdered, and he were to pay someone as some sort of reward. I don't necessarily think that would be criminal. There has to be some tie, some sort of conspiracy, something before the murder actually happens.
Let me ask you this. If he had put out allegedly a hit on someone, right, and he never spoke to these individuals and they kill Mac, would he still be responsible? He's like, I said that, but I didn't know these guys were actually going to do it. Is there any kind of defense there?
Man, Lil Durk better not say I said that, but I ain't know they was gonna do it. Hey, he guilty. Hey, this guy crazy, man. He said if Lil Durk say, yeah, I said it, but nigga, if he said that, then that's conspiracy on that thing, bro. Conspiracy to commit murder. See, with murder for hire, they ain't gotta prove none of that. If you telling them, if I'm calling somebody who going to kill somebody, and I tell them, man, don't book nothing in my name. Bro, I'm telling you, man, to the European people, bro, don't put nothing in our name that's going to come back to me. That means you knew about it, buddy. I'm telling you. We ain't going to see Durk no more, man. Somebody might as well steal his style and start rapping like him, man.
I don't think there's much of a defense there. I mean, he would have to argue that it was not a valid threat, or that somehow there was this conspiracy, but he withdrew from the conspiracy, or wasn't really acting as an accomplice, or, I think that would be a pretty bad argument, especially when, he is someone that is an alleged gang member. We have those affiliations. There's someone that arguably is responsible for the murder of his brother. So, that would seem as a valid threat. I think jurors would look past that pretty quickly.
Do you think an indictment part of a search warrant application? Do you think that it's unlikely that he would be charged in connection with the murder of Mac?
I think it's likely that he is wrapped up in it. Oftentimes what you'll do is, if you're prosecutors, you'll charge the most culpable person, and then you'll bring them in and say, this can go one in two ways. You can defend this case and we'll push it to trial and you'll be convicted. Or you can proffer and fess up and be honest with us and tell us who else was involved, and you can do yourself a favor and potentially get a less sentence. We'll make that recommendation to the judge. So, it's still pretty early in terms of where the murder case is going. And as we know, obviously, not all the cases cover on law and crime, but the vast majority of cases do plead out. And if this case does, it would probably be a plea with some sort of proffer or cooperation, in which case then Durk might be wrapped up in it.
I want to ask you how it affects his current charges, his current case, because this warrant application was unsealed because of Lil Durk's bail hearing. He was actually denied bail, possibly this was used as evidence to show that he's a danger to society. Is that fair to use these allegations? He's not even charged in connection with the death of Mac. Is it fair to use this as evidence for him to be denied bail, to say what, he's a danger to society? Is that a fair standard?
Well, it's fair because it's a much lower standard. We're not convicting someone. And we've talked about this a lot with the Diddy case, of course, right? Prosecutors, especially the feds, they love to keep their defendants in custody. There are many strategic advantages to doing so, and it also prevents additional crimes from being committed and from the defendant taking off. Now, obviously, in Lil Durk's case, there's some allegations that he was trying to board a private jet to the UAE, one-way trip. Obviously, he has an explanation for that, but to the extent that we're talking now about 2 hits in 2 different states, that's something that a magistrate judge or even a district judge who's deciding whether to grant bail, that's something that they're going to consider. And again, you don't have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt or anything like that at a bail hearing. It's really a clear and convincing standard, and the judge can consider this type of evidence, even though it's just an allegation in another case.
Yeah, his attorney, Jonathan Brayman, told the Chicago Tribune, "We were obviously disappointed, but we'll continue to fight on. Mr. Banks remains confident and optimistic about the future. He deeply appreciates the outpouring of love and support he has felt since his arrest." How does this case, how does the what's alleged in this search warrant application, his alleged connection to the killing of Mr. Mack, does that factor at all into his current case with respect to the attempted killing of Quando Rondo, the actual killing of his cousin, the murder for hire charge? Would any of this come into that case?
Probably not. I mean, obviously, there's a lower standard of bond hearing. You're talking about whether someone's a danger to the community. At trial, I think the judge would be very hesitant to bring in uncharged conduct in another case, in another jurisdiction, to bring in witnesses. First of all, you end up having a mini trial within a trial. I don't think it fits within necessarily any of the 404B other bad acts evidence just yet, because it can be really prejudicial to bring something like that in. I can see a judge really having an issue with that, especially if it's not charged.
Nima Rahmani, thank you for breaking it down with us. And just another interesting little development in this case. We'll continue to see what happens next. But thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Jesse, as always.
All right, everybody, that's all we have for you right now here on Sidebar. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast.
So that's one of them, man. That's one of the line crimes. That's the first one. That's the first one we watching. Smash that like button, y'all. Happy birthday to Joe the Mob, man. Happy birthday to Joe the Mob. Make sure you drop his Cash App link in there too, Nene. It's Joe's birthday. Y'all know how we do it on the birthdays, man. Happy birthday to Joe the Mob. Whatever you got.
He was hip-hop's biggest. Rapper higher case as he stares down a potential.
Desperate. He's desperate to get out.
Rapper Lil Durk is desperate to get out of jail ahead of his murder for hire case as he stares down a potential life sentence if he's convicted. We have arguments from his defense team for why he should be let out ahead of trial, details from the prosecution on why that is a bad idea, and the ultimate decision from the judge. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. So prosecutors in California say...
Smash that like button, y'all. Was Lil Reese sentenced from the state or feds? Lil Reese, he in Texas. He in Department of Correction, the state. Shout out Kamaya. Kamia. He brought millions of dollars to the trenches. Now he gonna bring millions of noodles to the day room. Hell no. Hey, you crazy, broski. Durk in there with King Von boyfriend waving, but hell no. The only way he can avoid jail is acting like a lunatic. Oh, even if he play crazy, he ain't getting up out of that shit.
Durk Banks, known around the world as Lil Durk, is allowed to leave jail ahead of his trial, it will only lead to more trouble. Now, Durk is accused of being involved in a murder-for-hire plot that left a man dead. And by the way, not the man that Lil Durk allegedly wanted to target. So here's how the story goes. After the death of his friend King Von, Lil Durk reportedly put out a hit on Quando Rondo. This is a rival rapper that he allegedly believed was the instigator behind King Von being killed. And prosecutors say that Durk found out Rondo was going to be in Los Angeles back in 2022, so he allegedly organized a hit. That's it, a hit. Organized members of his crew, a rap collective called Only the Family, or OTF, to travel to Southern California and target Rondo. Now, the government claims that OTF is a criminal enterprise that is engaged in violence, murder, assault. Investigators believe that Durk's right-hand man, a guy named Kevon Grant, is the one who secured the cars, the hotel rooms, and the guns for this assassination of Rondo.
Hey, so we already know this Grant guy, which is OTF Vonnie, he cooked. They know that he gave everybody the guns. They know that he got the mask. They know that he got the cars. How do they know that? Because he had to go and buy the cars from somebody, the dealership or something. They coming to court. How did they know he got the guns? Because number 4, whoever from California, or a co-conspirator from California, they gonna be in here next. They gonna be in the paper next. Hey, the people who number 4 them, they done already gave up Durk them. Number 5, number 2, they done already gave up Lil Durk them. They done already gave them up, basically. On some real shit. Cause for number 4 not to be in there, he the one who gave them the phone call to that what Rondo at. He gave them up. Brick Baby. I don't know if it's Brick Baby, but it's one of them motherfuckers who it's one of them. It's one of them. It's somebody. They said it's a lifelong resident from California. It can't be nobody who from Chicago because they not a lifelong resident of California. A lifelong resident means you've been staying in California all your life.
And an indictment accused multiple defendants of following Quando Rondo's black Escalade around Los Angeles. In fact, there are traffic camera photos that show a white Infiniti essentially following the SUV until it pulls into a gas station. And the filing also includes surveillance photos of these.
Hey, man, hold on. Before we even go any further. Man, if Chief Keef got something to do with these clowns, bro, like he bogus. But Keef ain't got nothing to do with them, man. Hey, look, I can't see Keef going in his closet and getting them niggas some guns, bro. I can't see it, man. Keef don't even like OTF. Like, for real. Keef don't even like them. So I can't see them calling up Keef and asking them for some guns. Now, I can see a dumb motherfucker who with them, they the trick they're doing something, but Keef ain't going, bro. Hell no. Keef ain't going, bro. Keef ain't going like that. Keef ain't finna lose his money, bro. He ain't finna lose his motherfucking money, bro. Hell no. Hell motherfucking no. Now, one of them other dumb motherfuckers who with him, they probably fanned out from Lil Durk. I'm gonna get some money and probably, but Keef ain't doing none of that. Tato ain't doing it. Well, Tato probably, I don't know, but Keef ain't doing it. I know this for a fact. Keef ain't doing it, bro. He's not doing it. Von already took his pole and didn't bring it back. So Keef ain't getting nobody no poles and not getting them back. I know this for, and then Keef got security. So I don't think Keef gave up nothing. I don't think Keef did shit with them. Hey, Remo, stop blaming Keef, bro. I think you did it, Remo. Remo probably dropped the load. with your fanned out ass.
Suspects appearing to fire guns toward the gas pumps, which, by the way, I've said it before, I'll say it again. How this didn't result in just a mass explosion that could have potentially killed so many more is a miracle in and of itself. Hey, so we want to keep on following this Lil Durk story for you. And with that in mind, I have to thank our sponsor, Upside, because it's with their support that helps make episodes like this better. Scan the QR code on screen and make on every gallon on your first tank of gas. Now, going back to this case, Quando Rondo, he actually wasn't hurt in the shooting, but it was his cousin, Savia Robinson, who was killed. Now, Durk has entered a not guilty plea to charges of conspiracy and use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death, and use, carry, and discharge of firearms and a machine gun in furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death. These are federal charges. And we just learned from a newly unsealed warrant that this is not the only murder for hire plot that Durk might be connected to. During an investigation into the Chicago murder, the shooting death of Stefan Mack outside of a youth center, the FBI discovered that there were several connections between the alleged shooters, Anthony Montgomery Wilson and Preston Powell, and Mr. Banks, Lil Durk. You see, federal agents believe that Durk ordered a hit on Mack as revenge for the death of his older brother, Dante Banks
Anthony
Jr.
Castaway, man.
He actually did an entire sidebar
man.
episode on these new details revealed in the
Even
search
the
warrant.
haters,
So if you
man,
want more
keep
information,
on hating.
definitely tell you, go check it out on our Long Crime YouTube page. But to be clear, Lil Durk has not been charged in connection with that Chicago case, but he does face felony charges in this California case. And these are serious charges, serious accusations. I mean, he could potentially spend the rest of his life in prison if he's convicted at trial. But the first legal hurdle for Durk's legal team, which includes celebrity criminal defense attorney Drew Findling, was the application for bail, the ability to try to get out of jail pending trial. And what Durk offered up as far as conditions and collateral, I'll tell you, very similar to what was offered by another music titan facing federal criminal charges, Sean Diddy Combs. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But first, what exactly has to be shown for a judge to deny a person bail? Well, California prosecutors laid it out in their motion to deny Durk pretrial release. So one, the nature and circumstances of the offense charged, including whether the offense is a crime of violence. Two, the weight of the evidence against the defendant.
Happy birthday, King.
Three, the defendant's
Mark,
character,
33.
physical and mental condition, family and community ties, past conduct, history relating to drug or alcohol abuse, criminal history, and for the nature and seriousness of the danger to any person or to the community that would be posed. So really, you're looking at danger if he was on the outside, risk of flight, and whether or not this person would actually abide by the conditions of bail. Those are some key categories. And I have to also tell you, prosecutors don't have to prove these kinds of things beyond a reasonable doubt. No, they don't have to prove that he's a danger beyond a reasonable doubt. The standard is much lower. It's you have to prove by clear and convincing evidence. That is a lower standard than beyond a reasonable doubt. So it's not necessarily as high of a burden to show that Durk could be a danger or something like that. Now, I will say the defense has a different perspective. The defense has argued that Durk is a great candidate for bail, and they listed options to make everyone feel more at ease about letting him out. So in this memorandum in support of Durk's request for pretrial release.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know something, man. That one Jam texting, hey, look, Jam don't know how to spell all that shit that was in that motherfucking letter. You know what I'm talking about? Jam them ain't passed motherfucking the third, fourth grade, man. He ain't Jam ain't. Hey, look, hey, they almost got me. Well, they didn't get me. They ain't almost get me, but I seen the thing, man. And that's a her female who wrote that shit, talking about they Jam. And yeah, your baby mama, your baby mama and all that, Nikki. Man, ain't no nigga finna bring up no baby mama or none of that, man. Only a her female gonna bring up Durk old baby mama. Ain't saying shit about India, but you said something about Nikki. Like, come on, man. Like that's crazy, bro. Like, you might as well should have said, hey, take Capone, hat, rod it, Nikki. You know, like that's some bullshit, man. Jam ain't in jail. Jam ain't, we don't know what Jam at. Where in the world is Jam? Anybody can find Jam, man. I got $100, man. Where's Jam?
On conditions, it reads, Mr. Banks, a devoted husband, father, and son, as well as an internationally renowned musician and recording artist, should be granted pretrial release on reasonable conditions that include the following. 1, a bond secured partially or in full by $2.3 million in equity in 2 homes in Georgia and $1 million in cash tendered by Sony Music. 2, home detention with electronic monitoring. 3, around-the-clock security services ensuring compliance with all conditions imposed by this court. 4, reporting to pretrial services. And 5, additional third-party sureties and guarantors to satisfy a bond amount that the court determines to be reasonable. So not only would Durk put up the money secured by the value of his properties, but his defense team says that Sony Music is also willing to pony up to some money, and there will be guarantors and sureties. There would be security to watch him. And that actually points to the fact that Durk has some serious support.
Hey, that's how you know Durk making a bag for them record labels, man. Sony put up $1 million, man. Sony put it up. Sony. They put up a meal ticket, man. They was willing to put it up for him, but the judge denied it anyway, so it really don't matter.
Supporters in his corner, by the way. The defense filed an exhibit that showed good work that Durk has done in his community. Durk apparently started this nonprofit organization
Jam,
called
Jam got
Neighborhood Heroes in
followers,
2020.
Man.
The defense attached a presentation that highlighted.
Man, Jam name is EBK Jam 7900. Man, ain't no dots, ain't no OTF, ain't none of that. His name EBK Jam, and Jam ain't been on his motherfucking thing, bro, since 2023 probably, bro. The last time I seen Jam on his thing, he had a video with him and Durky, him and Lil Durk. They was on a video. They did a video together. That's the last time I seen Jam on his shit. Jam, that ain't Jam, man. That's somebody else making fake pages, then delete the shit, bro.
The organization has done the past few years, like food drives, career days, scholarships, fundraising for schools.
You said, what's $1 million to Sony? $1 million a lot, because, hey, look, if it was you, Johnny Two Hand, and goddamn it, you was in jail, Sony may not put up shit. So what you mean, what's $1 million to Sony? It's some, you gotta be, if Sony wasn't to put up, hey, look, if Sony wasn't to put up $1 million, nigga, that means you made them 30 million. If they wasn't to put up 1 million on you, that means you made them tons of millions, bro. Like, for real. They gonna come and get you because they finna slave you for that other million.
Interesting too. They also pointed out that Lil Durk has previously been charged with a felony, and he was released on bond in that case. In 2019, he was charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder in connection with a shooting outside of a popular Atlanta restaurant. He actually returned early from touring to turn himself in, according to his then lawyers. And in that case, the judge granted him a $250,000 bond. And then in 2022, prosecutors filed a motion saying they were declining to prosecute, and the charges were actually dropped. So the defense's memorandum in this California case reads, Mr. Banks in that prior case proved to the court, the prosecution, and the community that he could comply with conditions of pretrial release and court orders. Due to his full compliance with the conditions of release, which originally included a GPS monitor, a curfew, and a prohibition on contact with witnesses, the court gradually expanded and eased the conditions of pretrial release up until the time that the state of Georgia announced their intention to decline to prosecute the matter and asked the court to dismiss the case against Mr. Banks. The best determiner of how...
Hey, y'all, so this the case that I was talking about. They talking about this the King Von case until the time that the state of Georgia announced their intentions to decline to prosecute the matter and ask the court to dismiss the case against Mr. Banks, the best determiner of how the individual will act. So they bringing up the case that him and King Von beat, the one that they said Lil Durk was sticking his hand out the window, but King Von to be charged with the shit. You know, they brought that up in court. So you can bring up old cases, sealed cases, because they brought it up.
How an individual will act in the future is how they behaved in the past. And Mr. Banks has shown that he respects the orders of the court and has been an ideal candidate for pretrial release. It's a pretty good argument, right? Now, I will say there are differences, of course, between that Atlanta case and the California case, especially since the older case was in state court while this new case is in federal court. But the argument does make sense. And Durk is saying, I faced charges before, I got bond, I proved I could follow the rules, I should get bond again. The government, as you can imagine, has a different perspective. They say not so fast. Prosecutors filed a brief in support of pretrial detention, saying this murder case presents a straightforward detention analysis. No condition or combination of conditions can ensure defendant Banks' appearance or protect the community, including vital witnesses in this case. Because defendant cannot rebut the presumption of detention merely by offering a small portion of his wealth in a bond package, he must be detained pending his murder trial, where he faces a mandatory life sentence. Defendant has offered millions of dollars to secure.
Hey, they saying that it's a mandatory life sentence. So ain't no 20 years, ain't none of that shit. They saying that a mandatory life sentence, bro, if he found guilty. Mandatory, bro. That man gone, bro. Durk threw his life away, y'all. He threw his life away. Now, who gonna go with India now? Lil Baby? Y'all get in the comments and let me know who finna try to holler at India first. I say Lil Baby. Cause Lil Baby a little sneaky motherfucker. He tried to hit on Blueface girl. What's her name? Krishan. Yeah. He done hit Krishan. He done hit all of them, man. He ain't no. Hey, Blueface told him back up. Blueface wanted to box Lil Baby for that.
Pretrial release, claiming that his money and a private security company hired and controlled by defendant will somehow ensure his compliance with the law and his bond conditions. The proposed terms are woefully inadequate to protect the community and vital witnesses from harm and to mitigate defendant's risk of flight. Indeed, within hours of law enforcement arresting his co-conspirators, defendant was booked on 3 international flights, including at least one destined to a non-extradition country. That is an important point.
I could see Offset thirsty
when
ass.
word got out that Lil Durk was named in connection with this apparent murder for hire plot.
Hey, not only can I see Offset doing that, whoever said Offset, shout out to y'all. I could see Cardi B helping Offset do the shit. You come over my house, we eating crab legs and Durk called it. Where you at? I'm chilling with Cardi and what's her name? What? I said I'm chilling with Cardi B and Offset. I was gonna stay over here tonight because the plane don't leave till tomorrow. You hear me, Durk? Hello. My phone died. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Investigators say he tried to flee the country, or at least that's what the allegation was. There was this affidavit of the indictment, and it read, the FBI received notifications from U.S. Customs and Border Protection showing that Banks had been booked as a passenger on 2 international flights, a one-way flight from Miami to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, connecting through Doha, Qatar, scheduled to depart the evening of October 24, and a one-way flight from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland, connecting via New Jersey, also scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th. Banks did not board either flight. And also, not only that, the prosecution claims that Lil Durk rapped about Savia Robinson's death in a song. Essentially, the argument would be commercializing his alleged revenge. And prosecutors, they also point to the allegations out of Chicago, saying they show a pattern of criminal behavior and interference. In fact, we now know that the prosecution filed an exhibit under seal that accuses Durk of putting out more hits on people.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be seeing a lot of people saying that Drew feeling this and Drew feeling that. Drew feeling fighting the feds now. Drew feeling it's a, hey, look, he fighting with the feds, man. He ain't fighting no state cases. He ain't
Their
fighting.
brief says.
And then the last state case that I seen Drew feeling fight in the courtroom, dude, them got 40 years. I don't know their names, but they with 4PF. They was representing 4PF, and them dudes got 40 years and shit like that, man. So if you ask me, Drew Finland get you the best deal that he can get. I ain't seen nobody on no murder case walk off with him. And we ain't talking about no gun case. We talking about a murder for hire. We ain't talking about no little bullshit gun case that anybody could have beat. We talking about a murder for hire. We ain't seen Drew Finland fight these.
Even if the allegations in this case weren't enough to detain defendant, they are. A separate federal case in Chicago also underscores why defendant cannot be released pending this trial. As alleged in a recently unsealed search warrant affidavit in the Northern District of Illinois, defendant offers money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, and more specifically, offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is killed. Evidence collected in this case also shows defendant has allegedly placed monetary bounties to solicit other murders, including a family member of a witness. Defendant's modus operandi is clear. He will use his power.
Hey, look, bro. Look, you got to look at it. It says evidence collected in the case also shows defendant, they talking about Durk, has allegedly placed monetary bounties to solicit other murders, including a family member of a witness. So do you know how would they know this? That's what I'm saying. Everybody study saying this little lyric shit and all that, but y'all ain't reading between the lines. How would they know that? How would they know that he placed bounty on a family member of a witness? How would they know that? Somebody got to come to court and answer for that. Whoever said it or whoever did it, they gonna testify against Lil Durk that he did that to a witness. See, you got to read between these lines, man. We looking at the little bullshit. Oh man, he made the song for Quando. That ain't nothing. He went on a plane with the killers. They used his credit cards. He texted Didi and told him don't book shit in his name, and he still did it. Everybody skipping past all that. Like that shit just lightweight. That ain't lightweight. He flew on a plane with Vonnie, man, and Vonnie passed out the guns. Vonnie got the cars and the ski masks and made payments to the killers. He was just on a plane with Lil Durk on a private jet. Lil Durk got an answer for that shit. Then it just so happened you text the other killer phone who was part of the murder for hire and told him don't book shit in your name. So not only are you on a plane with a motherfucker, you text somebody that was all the way in Chicago and told them don't book none in your name. Man, it look bad, man. All that shit look bad right there. That shit look bad right there. Okay, so what if he didn't know about OTF Vonnie, what he was going to do? Why would he text the other 5 killers that's part with OTF Vonnie? Why would he text them, don't put none in my name? And they just happen to be part of this shit too. This what's crazy about it. Y'all got to hear me, y'all. You got to listen. That's crazy. Hey, what's the coincidence that Durk is on a plane with the guy who passed out the guns, paid money, and got the hotels with the OTF credit card and brought the guns? Well, got the guns for them and all that shit, right? And then what's the coincidence that Durk texts the other 5 that's involved that don't put none in my name? Man, y'all got to stop being stupid, man. Y'all got to stop playing dumb, man. Just think about that, what I just said, man. What's the coincidence? Like lightning don't strike twice. Durk, not only was he on a plane with dude, but he texted the other killers too. Don't put nothing in my name, bro. That shit look bad, bro. It look real bad, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that shit look bad, bro. When you really sit down and think about it, it look bad.
Influenced in any pre-trial release to endanger anyone who he perceives as a threat, including witnesses in this case. And the brief also revealed that Durk hasn't been following the rules in prison. Quote, despite clear instructions to not engage in 3-way calls, defendant has repeatedly abused the phone system at MDC to engage in such conduct. Now, to be clear, that's the MDC out in California, not the MDC in New York, which brings me, of course, back to Sean Diddy Combs.
You talking about, you thought he only text one of them. Nigga, he wasn't supposed to be texting nobody. He say, I thought he only text one of them. One of them, that's the reason why he in jail. That's the reason why they saying it. See, you get what I'm saying? Now you get what I'm saying? You just said something that really, just think about what you just said. He only called one of he wasn't supposed to call nobody. He wasn't supposed to be texting no niggas that's finna go and kill somebody, bro. Man, bro. Hey, y'all got to stop being fanned out, my brother. Just stop
Because
it.
we've talked about
Hey, Nene.
three-way calls before in connection with Sean Combs' case, his sex trafficking and racketeering case in New York. He's been locked up since September, and prosecutors there said he used three-way calling to talk to or about people he was forbidden to contact. So Combs would allegedly call someone and then have that person call someone else, creating a three-way call. And New York prosecutors pointed out there, if he can't follow the rules in jail, how can he be expected to follow the rules outside of jail? In fact, talking about the bail package for Durk, the bail package offered up for Combs to 3 separate judges as his case progressed was also very similar to Durk's. But Combs offered a lot more money, $50 million bond. That would have been secured by the equity in his Miami mansion and his mom's Florida home, too. He would also be subject to house arrest with GPS monitoring. He was willing to hire a security team to make sure he only met and spoke to the people that he was allowed to, which actually makes me think if Lil Durk's offer of a security team was maybe influenced by Diddy's offer, just something to think about. But all in all, it wasn't enough. Judge Arun Subramanian was the 3rd judge to deny Combs' request for bail, and he's currently locked up in the Metropolitan Detention Center out in Brooklyn, New York. Now, what happened in this case? Well, U.S. Magistrate Judge Patricia Donahue of the Central District of California, she made the same decision for Durk. And a new filing shows the government's request for detention was granted. So all in all, Lil Durk will spend Christmas behind bars as his legal team prepares to defend him in federal court. We're going to be monitoring all the updates in this case and bring you any developments as they happen along the way. That's all we have for you right now here on Sidebar, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts.
So, yeah, Lil Durk lawyers and them came out and they said that they got proof. The engineer got proof that the song was made, but they not talking about that. What they talking about is the news clip that Lil Durk had in the video. The news clip of Rondo in the video screaming no. So yeah, you might have made that song months before that or a year before that. But that clip was in that video. You're monetizing off his death by putting that clip in the video, bro. You monetizing. So I think the engineer and them better stay out of it, man. I'm telling you, man, because they got different departments of the federal government, man. They got some guys called IRS and all that shit, man. And when they come, they come on a different scale. Now all your T's, all them change that you got and all that shit, you better make sure you them motherfucker pay taxes with that money that you spent on them chains, because they come like that. Better hope Trump free the guys, man. Trump ain't finna free him. Trump ain't finna free nobody. Trump already did his friend. Trump finna free his whole team that got Rico in Atlanta. He finna free all them, the ones who didn't turn on him. He finna motherfucking pardon all them people who was with him. It was like 30 of their ass. He gotta pardon them first. Yeah, I don't think Trump finna try to stop that motherfucking bullshit going on. That's what he finna be on. Isn't Vonnie the one wheelchair bound? No, man. You talking about Varney, man. That's Vonnie, VON. You talking about Lil Varney, man. Lil Varney, VARNEY. Varney in a wheelchair, not Vonnie. So basically, Durk a fortune teller. How you rap about the situation that really happened before? Yeah. Hey, look, that's crazy too. That you say that, grandson. That is a good point, because it's like now you a fucking fortune teller. All they gonna do. Did I ever see Lil Durk close up? Man, quit playing, bro. Quit being silly, man. Don't go and ask one of them other motherfuckers that they see Lil Durk and them close up, man. Quit playing, bro. That's why I say, man, it's the difference between my page and theirs, man. They fanned out. I know these motherfuckers. So I'm going to keep on reporting about them. I'm going to report about them. Last time I seen D-Thing was 2000. Last time I seen D-Thing was like 2014. 2015, when me and Lil Durk was on probation. We had the same probation officer. That was the last time I seen D-Thing. D-Thing and a couple more of they ass. They was outside the probation office upstairs because the probation officer in the basement in Cook County. That's the last time I seen them. Last time I was around them though, it was a shootout. Last time I was with D-Thing, it was a shootout. We was on 58th and Peoria. They was having a Dunbar high school reunion. The reunion though, like with all the old people who went to Dunbar from the class, like the class of 2002, 2003, 2004, shit like that. We was at one of them. And my homie was with D. My homie was talking to D-Thing, hollering at him and shit. And he just ended up standing right there with me, hollering at some more motherfuckers. And then they got to unload, man. It was at least 1,000 shots. Everybody was shooting out there. I'm talking about every motherfucker was shooting. People was laid out, 59th from Peoria, 58th from Peoria. People was laid out, shot in every motherfucking thing. That's the last time I was with D-Thing though. Like we was kicking it and shit. But yeah. You think Chief Wook involved trenches? I know you seen the video how he was picked up with Durk same day, sake flight. Nah, man. Hey, Wook smarter than that, man. Hey, but if Lil Durk want to get out though, Lil Durk could say he ain't know nothing about what Vonnie was gonna do, and he gotta say that Wook was the one who was on the phone texting for him, or he gotta say his daddy named Durk too, and he might have texted them to go and do something, you know. So that is a good point, man. You should write Lil Durk and tell him that. Tell Lil Durk, man, I got a plan for you, Lil Durk. You can say Wook text, or you can say it was your daddy, because his name Durk too. Other than that, you fuck. Cold-blooded. What did the five fingers say to the face? Herb was in Cook County. When Herb was in Cook County. Herb was in Cook County like 2000. It was a gun. I was in the joint when Herb was in the county. Because they got the time about Lil Herb locked up for a gun. I remember that. I think I was in Centralia when Herb got caught with a gun. I think that was like 18 or something like that. 18 or 19. On $1 million worth of game with all the shooters. Yeah. Hey, yeah, you can't. Yeah, we was on adult probation. Me and Durk. Durk had a gun case. Durk had a gun charge. We was on probation together. Hell yeah. Now, me and Durk was on probation together in 2015. We had the same probation officer. Yeah. Durk was just trying to buy friends and shit, man. This one thing you can't do in the streets. You can't buy friends, bro. Niggas gotta do it out of love, man. If everything ain't out of love, that's why I tell y'all kids, man, fuck a game. Do what you want to do. If you gonna be doing something, do it off you. Don't do it off nobody else influence or peer pressure or none of that. Do that shit because you want to do it. That's all you got to do. Do it because you want to do it. Don't let nobody influence you and be in that motherfucking jail cell for the rest of your life, or you being in the grave for the rest of your life. Tell your kids that shit, man. I'm telling you, gangs ain't shit. Gangs ain't shit, bro. Like, for real. They use you. And then when you go to jail, like, every motherfucker disappear. Now you got a murder case. Now you fighting for your life. Everybody gone. That's why I don't even respond to half these niggas that be on the internet. Like, nigga, I was just in a joint with half these niggas. No, hey, look, nobody who they hanging with right now, I could name 10 people that I've been in IDOC with. 10 people. And they'll lie about it. They'll say Trenches News lying. They always say that shit. That's when you know they lying. Hey, look, 10 people I can name who I was in the joint with, that none of their homies from these blocks sent them shit. And now they running around talking about some on what's the name. But ain't none of their homies sent them shit because I was in there with them. Ain't none of the niggas who they hanging with sent them nothing because I was in there with them. On everything, bro. Like, this shit a myth, man. Somebody gonna tell y'all something, bro. This shit a myth. This shit is a myth, man. This shit is a myth, bro. Don't believe that shit, bro. It's a myth. I done been to jail with niggas with Lil Durk. Didn't have a TV. They with Lil Durk, bro. This 2017, this 2018, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They get out. They with Lil Durk now. You gotta evaluate the situation. You gotta evaluate the situation, man. I ain't had no TV out when I was in there. Now I'm finna go and risk my life for a motherfucker who couldn't send me a TV that cost $225. $250 with the cords. Come on, man. Niggas ain't even worth TVs. Niggas ain't even worth a couple of... Niggas don't even understand that $30 will go a long way in prison. $40, you can get a big ass bag. $40, $50, you can have a nice bag, bro. You can survive for a month off $50 in the joint if you got to. Noodles, summer dolls, all that shit, mandatory. You know what I'm talking about? Beans and rice, you can survive. Niggas ain't even got that much mentality to be like, man, I could at least send my homies $20, $30. You don't need a lot in the joint. It's cheap. The shit cheap. Like, you can eat off this shit. Niggas don't even want to see you a $50 though, bro. But then when they get out, niggas at the gate like they been there the whole time with you, bro. I refuse to be fooled by some motherfucking broke losers, bro. And that's to all the other guys who out here study running home. I done heard a lot of niggas say, man, I ain't fucking with dude them when I get out. They right with dude them now, sitting on DJUs, sitting on all these fucking bullshit platforms, and they bullshit on everything. I ain't gotta fuck with nobody, man. Me and the Mind Squad. I got my brother and my family. That's all I need on everything, bro. And y'all, my supporters. That's all I need. I don't need no niggas. I don't need to go to no interview with no 5,000 niggas because I ain't finna cut all them in. I ain't finna give all them. If I call you to my interview, I might as well pass out you the money too. You know? Like, for real. Anybody who went to my interview, I gave them all the interview money. On some real shit. That was one time. On my mama. Boss Creed, Hustle Man, Ass Hustle Man, them. I gave them the interview money, bro. Cause I felt like, you know, they came and sat through the interview. I'm already loaded with money on my car, and I got thousands at my house. So I'm like, I'm loaded already. They still gotta live in Chicago and struggle and shit, bro. I gave them the money, bro. No bullshit. I split that shit between both of them. All three of them. Like, I ain't even want it, bro. Like, I got a heart, bro, now. Like, I ain't in the streets taking nothing. So I feel bad, bro, that knowing that I got too much and a person starving, bro. Like, it just fuck with my mind, bro. I don't know if it fuck with nobody else, man. I know a lot of people could live like that, bro. But, bro, I can't live. I don't be comfortable like that, bro, knowing that it's a lot of people out here that's fucked up, bro. So I try to do whatever I can do, man. But, yeah. What else? What else we got? What else we got, y'all? Let's be honest. He's been dodging them here and there over petty shit. They got arrested a lot for him. I'm sure they have info on him since 2016. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Lil Durk, he brought a lot of this upon himself. He brought a lot of this shit upon himself, man. When you got friends and you making millions and people steady getting locked up with switches and all that, bro. Man, the police passing the information, bro. Hey, these guys claiming this. They got popped off with 7 guns. They did this. And then they steady getting out saying that they beat cases and shit. Oh man, we beat cases. That's what lawyers do. And then the feds just creep up on some James Bond shit. You hear me? Like they always we know a couple guys that got popped off with rocket launchers and everything, and they still out right now. They go to jail for a couple of months. The lawyer beat it. They done got caught with 6-7 guns. Q50 got caught with a gun with a silencer on it and all that shit. He only got, goddamn it, he ain't do a day in jail. He got out 15 minutes later after he went to the county, and he motherfucking only probably did about a month and a half in jail. He in Stateville right now. So he got caught with a rocket launcher, a silencer, I call it, and he got caught with some cocaine and some weed and some more shit. And he only got, goddamn it, a month and a half he only did in jail. I don't care if it's your first time offense. I did 9 months for a cigarette, goddamn it. Luigi Margolani about to beat his Fed case too. Yeah, I know. Yup, I know. He about to beat it too, huh? It sound good, man. That shit sound good. Hey, that's crazy, man. I reported about the Zach TV brother, bro. I remember I seen it on a family member post, and it was saying that Zach TV brother, his killer got arrested. His brother killer got arrested. And it was crazy, man, because I reported about that shit, man. It was a mass shooting. Man, they talking about the Venezuelans. Let me see. Oh, yeah, Kim Fox lost her law license. Yes. Yes.
New here at 4, Cook County's former top prosecutor has lost her law license for now. The Illinois Attorney Registration and Disciplinary Commission says Kim Fox's law license was suspended on December 1st because she failed to complete her continuing legal education requirements. That's the same day Eileen O'Neill Burke took over the Cook County State's Attorney's Office. I just got off the phone with Fox. She told me she has more than enough credits. She calls the suspension of her license a clerical error that she hopes will be resolved in a few days. New here at 4.
Take that bitch license. Take that bitch license. Damn, 24 people shot in Philly. Philly going crazy, man. I pray for Philly too, man. Philly, them motherfuckers in Philly, man, like. Hey, y'all females, man, y'all better start watching out, man. We gonna watch Cuff Boys. Cuff Boys. Smash that like button. Smash that like button.
World, the time has come to
Sound good.
Lil Durk's attorneys filed a notice of exhibits in support of his pretrial release. The tide might be turning for Durk a little bit, boys.
Fox the one be with Lil Durk. Kim Fox, she the one be letting everybody out, man. She let everybody out. Then they kill somebody else. She let out the dude. She let out the dude who he got out. He got out on parole, and he killed his girl, her brother, and her daddy, man, because they kicked him out the baby shower, bro. Everybody who she let out, bro, they end up killing somebody else, bro. They always kill somebody else or grape somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Take some.
The state's lyric theory was that Durk was commercializing the murder, and they cited lyrics from a specific song. Well, his defense lawyers are saying, yo, that song was made months beforehand, and we have proof.
Man, she went after R. Kelly, man, because R. Kelly cheated on her, man. She went after R. Kelly because R. Kelly ain't want to hit her no more, man. Everybody know R. Kelly was slaying everything around Chicago, man. Kim Fox was one of them. He just preferred the little girls over Kim Fox.
Proof of it. Also, remember how I made a video on how he tried to flee the country? Apparently, these flights were just layovers. They weren't 3 separate flights. He was just trying to get to UAE, and he didn't want to go in economy, so he booked a separate private jet. So the other economy flight was still on record to go to in Switzerland or whatever. He never wanted to go to Switzerland. Switzerland was not a decoy, and neither was Italy. You're going to see everything. This helps us get a glimpse of what his defense team is going to do, how they're going to approach this case and actually fight it. I honestly don't see a plea happening at this point because there's a trial date set. Apparently, this trial is supposed to happen in January. I don't believe that at all, but yeah, hit subscribe. Here we go, boys. All right, here we go. United States District Court, Central District of California. Durk Banks notice of filing of exhibits in support of request for pretrial release. Dated December 15th. Durk Banks, through his attorneys, Drew Findling, Marisa Goldberg, Jonathan Bremen, and Christy O'Connor hereby files the following exhibits. Reference at the December 12, 2024 detention hearing. Exhibit A, flight records. Exhibit B, Neighborhood Heroes Foundation annual report. Exhibit C, affidavit and accompanying screenshots of timestamps. All right, here we go. Exhibit A. So e-ticket itinerary, Fort Lauderdale to Newark on October 24th. So he was arrested on the same day, right? No, he was arrested on October 17th. And then it's a layover from Newark to Zurich, Switzerland, and then Switzerland to Dubai. So he wasn't booking 3 different flights as decoys. Remember, this is what the feds are saying about his flights, what they're insinuating. Shortly after making these arrests and executing the search warrants on October 24th, FBI received notifications from U.S. Customs and Border Protection showing that Banks had been booked as a passenger on 2 international flights. A one-way flight from Miami to Dubai, connecting through Doha, Qatar, scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th, and a one-way flight from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland, connecting via New Jersey, also scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th. I mean, October 24th is 7 days after he was arrested. He never boarded the flight. At approximately 6:40 p.m., the FBI received additional CBP notification that Banks had been booked as a passenger in a private plane departing Miami and destined for Italy, scheduled to depart at approximately 9 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. before that flight, he was arrested in the vicinity of the airport on the 17th. So they got him on United Economy, boys. Ain't no way in hell Durk is flying United Economy. Here's what Durk's lawyer has to say about him allegedly fleeing.
Yeah, we all know Durk wasn't flying United Economy. That's what the Fed saying. They saying that he booked the motherfucking planes to try to see if they was gonna run up in there so he could find the exit way. Man, everybody, hey, I know y'all got a lot of hope for Lil Durk, man. But the truth to be told, Lil Durk ain't supposed to be even part of none of this shit. He got too much motherfucking money to be kicking it with some bombs, man. On some real shit. Hey, if you got a homie and he really your homie and your homie up, man, you gonna do it. If you really his friend, you should do everything in your power to make sure your homie don't crash or be around nobody that's gonna crash to jeopardize your homie bag. If you a real friend, not no yes man. It's a difference between a friend and a yes man. On everything, a friend gonna tell you whether you kick him out away from you, you tell him you don't want him around and all that. That's a friend. A yes man is a person who, hey, you think we should do this murder for hire? Hell yeah. You think we should kill him, motherfucker? Hell yeah. Always saying yeah for no reason. You know.
Findling further argued that Banks wasn't trying to flee the country when he was arrested with luggage near Miami airport last October. The same day, authorities started arresting his lawyers in the underlying indictment. An affidavit, an FBI agent previously wrote that Banks had been booked that day on a separate one-way flight to Switzerland and Dubai. Banks didn't board those flights and was arrested trying to board a private jet for Italy. According to his lawyer, Banks simply made various reservations that all shared the same goal of getting him to UAE, a destination he frequently visited for his work in the music industry and his Muslim faith. When Banks realized he could only get economy class for the journey with multiple stops, he decided to book a private jet instead, his lawyer said. Banks was set to stop in Italy and then immediately continue on to UAE. This is a great explanation that I didn't think of. The private jet to Italy wasn't just another location he was trying to flee to. It was a fucking stop. to get to UAE. So it's not as suspicious anymore. Bro hired some good lawyers. Finling said prosecutors have not been able to put their finger on anything his client did that supports a criminal charge. He said his client truly has nothing to do with a separate murder case in Chicago involving the January 22 shooting death of Stefan Mack. Durk obviously hasn't been charged for that. They have to have more evidence because I'm pretty sure all they had was the text messages of someone saying, "Did Durk pay you?" and lyrics. I don't think that's enough to charge someone with a crime. That's other people our client has nothing to do with. That's not part of.
Hey man, I be hating. I be hating some of these people be talking about some. That's not enough to charge him in a crime, bro. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this one time. Where's Jam? Where's number 4? Where's number 5? Where's number 2? Okay. Hey, look, when you think about Durk getting off and beating it because this little bullshit, tell yourself, where's Jam at? Where's number 2? Where 5? And where number 4 at? Because unless you know where they at, because we know it's the number 4, number 5, and the number 2. Unless we know what the fuck they said, hey, they got a rude awakening, man. Because number 4, number 2, and number 5, they ain't locked up. Unless they locked up on another case and they just letting them sit. But it don't look like they locked up. Look like they free. Look like they probably watching Trenches News, number 4. You probably watching this shit laughing like, damn, them niggas is finna get fried because I'm finna be in here with my bitch, cuz. I ain't going down for them Chicago niggas, cuz.
Our case, we can only.
I bet you whoever did it, whether it's Brick, whether it's his homies, hey, cuz on 6-0, cuz. Fuck them niggas, cuz. They from Chicago, cuz. I ain't about to do no dub for them niggas, cuz.
Address what we have, and so far the only thing we have is the indictment in California. Assistant U.S. Attorney argued against Banks' release even on home confinement with electronic monitoring. As the allegations in this case make abundantly clear, Mr. Banks wasn't on the street pulling the trigger. He was the one who allegedly orchestrated the murder for hire. He was given the green light to book the flights. As one of his associates was booking the flights for 5 co-conspirators to fly to L.A. to commit the murder, Mr. Banks sends a text saying not to put his name on those flights. The text, dude, I don't think the text message is enough. Do they have more evidence?
Hey, I like your shit, bro. I like your shit because you be making sense sometimes, brother. But look, brother, just let me ask you something, Cuff. Just let me ask you something. This man texts, don't book the flights in my name. Hey, look, if you wasn't doing no bullshit, hey, I'm just going to say it like this. Them motherfuckers shouldn't have your credit card if you got to call them and tell them don't book shit in your name. That's just the bottom line, bro. I'm not going to have nobody with my Trenches News business card. And I know that I got to worry about a murder for hire. I got to worry about them buying some guns or doing some illegal shit. I wouldn't even have you with no card. I wouldn't.
Suddenly taking a turn for Durk. This paragraph is a bad look, though. Durk flew in on a private jet with another alleged co-conspirator, Kayvon London Grant. The indictment claims Grant allegedly is the one that purchased ski masks for the shooters and used a credit card in Banks' name to pay for the other men's hotel room. That's a bad look, because he flew in that day with the guy that did all that. Exhibit B, so this was like just his charity shit. They were just trying to show the judge he's a member of the community. Exhibit C, this is where things get spicy, boys. Declaration of Justin Redacted. I'm a producer and sound engineer, and I've been working with Mr. Banks since 2021 in a professional capacity. I make this declaration supporting Mr. Banks. I have personal knowledge of the matter set forth in this declaration and am willing and available to testify regarding the below at evidentiary hearing set by this court. I'm professionally known as Just Vibes. I've been working with Mr. Banks since 2021 when we met at a recording studio operated by Sony Music, formerly known as Triangle Sound Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. At the time, I was honored to work with him, and we have maintained a successful relationship. I'm his main sound engineer. Since 2021, we have recorded several albums and high charting records. On January 25th, I had recorded a song with Mr. Banks where we recorded the song Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, which at the time we called Too Toxic. I loaded the song up around 5:39 p.m. Mr. Banks then wrote the verse right there in the studio, and we recorded the song and finished it in less than an hour. So sound engineer is pulling up with file names, the original file names, because that's usually what happens. I've seen that. Artists don't know the title of the song yet for months, so they just name it something random when they're in the studio. Once we recorded the song, I bounced out a rough draft, in parentheses, saved a copy in audio format, and named it Toxic Babyface featuring Lil Durk at 6:33 p.m. After that, we continue with the rest of the session. Attaching to this affidavit are screenshots of timestamps on the original project file and the audio file I received and the saved version of the file. I declare under the penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States that the foregoing is true and correct. So January 25th, 2022, you see that date, right? That's 7 months before the murder. And they have proof that they recorded the song 7 months before the murder. How could he predict the future? He can't. And here's the files for Too Toxic at 5:39 p.m. January 25th, 2022. And then he saves it 6:34 p.m. Toxic Babyface featuring Lil Durk.
Hey, what the hell does this got to do with Lil Durk putting the news clip in the video? That's what they talking about monetizing, bro. He took the news clip and put it in the video. That's monetizing, man. You monetizing off that man's death. You monetizing off his death. You playing the same fucking the news clip in your video that really happened, bro. Hey, look, forget all that, y'all. Durk them, somebody should have told Lil Durk, hey, look, just saying, if Lil Durk knew that his friends just say, hey, look, we just saying blindly. We just saying like a blind thing. Just think theoretically, right? If you know that your homies them killed these people, why the hell would you put a video or say something in there that's linking back to y'all, bro? Like, that's crazy anyway. Like, why would, it's crazy, bro. All that shit crazy with Lil Durk, bro. Like, that's stupid, bro. But everybody was dancing to it when the shit came out. When the shit came out, the video came out, everybody was dancing to it, you know? But now, when the feds come, oh, man, it was just props. You can't play with them people like that, bro. It's the United States government, all 50 states versus Banks. Not Cook County Jail or the state of California. No, all 50 states.
And he even has the Pro Tools session. These types of files are hard to... I don't think you can even change these. These are just safe. You'd have to be a real nerd to know how to change these. Like, go into the data of the files or something, dude. Like, deep. I don't even know if that's possible. Screenshots usually don't go well in court.
Yeah,
like, they're really easy to argue against because they could be changed. But either way, this is a W for Durk, boys. The judge had this all beforehand, so they were still like, fuck no, you're not getting out. When it was Finley's turn to address the court, the high-powered lawyer known for representing Youngboy, Cardi B, and President Trump said the alleged smoking gun in the government's indictment was defective. Listen up, here we go. He was referring to the government's allegation that Robinson's death, Banks sought to commercialize the shooting by rapping about his revenge on Bowman. The indictment references Banks' song Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, released in December 22 with Babyface Ray. In the song, Bank raps, "Look on the news and see your son. You screaming, no, no." Prosecutors claimed it's a reference to Bowman seeing Robinson's dead body. Talking about Quando Rondo screaming no, no in that news clip. Finley said the song was recorded months before the shooting and offered a sworn declaration from the song's producer, Justin Gibson. The proverbial smoking gun is that the incident takes place, and then months later, Mr. Banks puts out a song to celebrate it and commercialize it. That song was recorded approximately 8 months before the incident took place. We have all the timestamps from the producer. This took place not in August 2022 when the shooting took place. This music was produced, these lyrics performed by my client approximately 7 months before in January of 22. And this completely blindsided the federal attorneys. Reporters were saying they were shocked in the courtroom. They were like, wait, what? Like their faces, they were like, oh shit. So yeah, this doesn't really matter because his bond's still denied, but it shows a little bit of a glimpse of what his defense's case is going to be. And they're going to be fighting, obviously. He's not taking no plea. Apparently a trial date is already set for January, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. I call cap on that, to be honest. But his defense lawyers are fighting, and they got fucking engineers pulling up dates and times of files, dude, which is what they needed exactly. I've been saying that for Thug's case this whole time, dude. And the fact that the flights were layovers and they weren't him just flying to anywhere to try to flee is...
Hey, man. Hey, look. That fleeing shit and them lyric shit don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing, man. If you got a motherfucker saying that Lil Durk told them that they was getting paid, put it like this. If any of the killers flip, one of the killers flip on any murder for hire and say that Durk paid them, it's over with for him. Durk got a lot of shit to worry about. We still don't know who number 4 is, who number 2 is, who number 5 is. Durk got to worry about them. We still don't know the witness who was threatened by Lil Durk now. We still don't know who that witness is. We gonna find out who that is. That's another person Lil Durk got to worry about. He got a lot of shit to worry about, man. He got his life depending on whether 13 or 14 people don't flip on his ass. That's a nice gamble, man.
It's also a good defense, in my opinion. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit subscribe. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Peace out.
Man. Hey, bro, ain't no loophole, man. The feds ain't even told that. They ain't even showed what all they got, bro. You think, hey, look, you think they went all the way to Washington, D.C. to get that motherfucking indictment? You think they went all the way to D.C., sent that shit to D.C., and it came back to indict them, RICO indict them, federal indictment? It got to go to D.C. You think they did all that shit only for Durk lawyers to come up with some shit that these people experienced in, man? Y'all, hey, I know you might be fanned out, man, but goddamn, man, hey, it ain't that much a fan in the beat. We ain't seen nobody be no murder with the feds. Not Goonie Gang, nobody. Everybody we seen that got a murder case with the feds, they went down. Matter of fact, I'm finna Google it right now. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. I'm finna Google this shit real quick. How many people federal, fuck, man. Yeah, they saying shit on a murder charge like shit, 2%. (2018) only 2% went to trial. 2023 only 1% of people went to trial, bro. Like this shit, like and that's just probably for the littlest shit. You ain't got no choice but to go to trial if you got a fucking life sentence. You ain't got no choice. Y'all think they never questioned India? India married, so India ain't got to say nothing to them, really. She ain't got to do no speaking. Unless they could tie India up in a crime or something in the case, she ain't got to say nothing to them. Shit, his daddy said he did 26 years. Hey, Pops, you think you could do another 50 for your son? You a real nigga, ain't you? You a real nigga, Big Durk. Go and do that motherfucking life sentence for your son. Show us how real you is. Show you how real you is to Mustafa out of the ring, my dude Raheem. He say, yeah, his dad need to go. His daddy named Durk anyway. Shit. I don't think it was Lil Durk anyway. I think it was Big Durk who was texting them. Shit. He ain't doing that jizzle, huh? He ain't no real nigga like we thought he was. Hey, what about them other guys who was on the plane with Lil Durk? You think he told the feds like Durk ain't had nothing to do with it? You think he was a real nigga? And said, man, Durk ain't had nothing to do with it, man. I did this on my own. Do y'all think that Vonnie did that? Do y'all think that OTF Diddy, do y'all think that he said, man, Lil Durk, hey, he ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Lil Durk ain't had nothing to do with this shit. Do you think they was some real niggas? Or do you think everybody trying to get theyself out this shit? It sounds like every man for theyself to me. Man, I don't give a fuck about no BM. I don't care about no BM, no CM, no none of that shit, brother. On everything. I don't care about that shit. Ain't no board member. What? They was getting rich. Why the block was broke? I don't give a fuck about no board member. You talking to the wrong person about a board member, man. On everything. Two murder for hires is just crazy. That's a lot of headaches for one man. Durk should have just gave up. No. Shaq Spalding. No. Before you get it twisted. I ain't say Diddy turning on Durk. I said, is Diddy gonna take the weight? Is Diddy gonna tell the feds? Is Diddy gonna tell the feds that Durk ain't got nothing to do with it? Is Vonnie gonna tell the feds that, no, man, Durk ain't had nothing to do with this? I mean, that shit will help, right? That'll help, right? So if Durk really ain't got nothing to do with it, and y'all say y'all love Lil Durk and you my homie, you will tell the feds that I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all did, right? So that means we shouldn't even be going to court or none of that. Because if everybody's some real niggas, why would y'all let the bag sit in there and he ain't had nothing to do with it? Oh, because everybody trying to get out for themselves. I see. Okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, niggas ain't that real. Niggas ain't taking no cases. Niggas be talking all that real shit. Niggas ain't. Hey, yeah, you gotta free the bag. Hey, theater. Ain't nobody said, hey, look, I'm gonna say this one more time. Don't put no words in my motherfucking mouth, man. Ain't nobody said that OTF Diddy gonna flip on Lil Durk. I said, is Diddy gonna tell the feds that Lil Durk don't got nothing to do with it? I said it's OTF Vonnie gonna tell the feds that Lil Durk ain't know nothing about it. It's they gonna tell us. They gonna be real niggas. That ain't flipping on nobody. That ain't how the fuck is that flipping on Lil? Get off my page, man. Get off my page, brother. Like y'all act like y'all. Hey, stop acting like you slow down, bro. Stop acting like you slow down, brother. I'm saying, if I got the bag, right? If I got the bag and I'm in jail and you did something and you did something and the rest of them did something, you know? Yeah, they got to take the hit. That's what I'm saying. They got to take the hit, bro. That's what the first thing they were supposed to do. When the feds grabbed them, they were supposed to say, Lil Durk, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, but that shit crazy though, man. We'll see what's happening though. We'll see what's happening. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm trying to find that Zach TV shit.
Next summer, Jack Lewis Jewelers will open our new store next to Biaggi's on Bloomington's east side. And while
Well, this story starts downstate in Mahomet, Illinois. That's just outside of Champaign, where police say that suspect was wanted for allegedly killing 3 people sometime yesterday. Police say then he made his way here to Berwyn. Take a look at this video. Surveillance video from a neighbor shows the police response in the 1800 block of Home Avenue here in Berwyn. Officers responded just after 11:30 last night for the report of a person with a gun. He fled on foot, where he ended up 1 block away on Winona. Berwyn police say then he broke into a home and shot and killed 2 dogs. Police saw him running through someone's backyard here on home, where they say he shot at officers, who then returned fire, killing him. A neighbor describes the commotion last night.
It was around 11:30 last night. We heard a bunch of stuff going on in the gangway. Heard cops talking and everything, and then I was woken up to yelling, and then we heard possible that, so it sounded like. And then yeah, we cop cars lined up here, back in the alleyway and everything too. So yeah, just a lot of that was going on.
This is still a very active and ongoing investigation, and now includes multiple agencies, including Illinois State Police. That suspect has been identified by the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office as 24-year-old John Lyons from Westchester, Illinois. Reporting live in Berwyn, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
Thank you, Casey.
Whilst we at it real quick, NoLimit Kyro. NoLimit Kyro. Yeah, free Hakuna Matata. Free Hakuna Matata. It means no worry for the rest of his days, goddammit. Even if Lil Durk go to jail for the rest of his life, it means no worries for the rest of his days. It's our problem tree. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Free Hakuna Matata. Durk's supposed to be out here with us saying free DD now. His stupid ass in there with them. Michael Vick cousin did the same thing to him. Oh, NoLimit Kyro. So NoLimit Kyro went to court the other day, and they labeled him a threat to the community. They said if NoLimit Kyro is out, that he a danger to the witnesses and everything, man. I say, hell no. Kyro funny as hell, man. I wonder was Kyro smiling when the judge told him. He gonna be in at a trial. Yeah, the Joker, man, no bond, man. Man, I miss Mr. McKnuckles, man. They say they trying to get PGF Nook 20. They said that's just a cop out. If Nook go to trial, Nook gonna get like 45. Kids threw their life away, man. All them throwing their life away for shit, man. To prove to another broke motherfucker that you like that. Yeah, man, Kyro gonna be in there until trial, y'all. I hate that for Kyro, man. But he can't be running around like a mad dog riding around with rocket launchers, man. Butter. Shit. I thought Butter was gonna be to use this pump it up card already. I thought Butter would have been out. Lil Durk locked up. I thought Butter would have been bust the power play. Butter must have ran out of favors or something, man. Hey, this the time I need. This the time you need your favor though. Be real. Be 100. This the time that you need. This the time that you need. You need your favor during Christmas. This the time Butter need to be on that dough with the back of his heel on that dough. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, yo, CEO. What you want, Rakim? Man, I knew about 2 more murders I thought about last night. One on 59th, one on 73rd. And I know where the gun's at. This the time right now. Fuck that. You finna miss Christmas and some more shit. This the time you need to be kicking on the door if you know any information. But boom, 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 boom. CEO. Yeah, it be hurting that room, bro. Like, it's only so much you can talk to a motherfucker about. Like, you can talk to your celly about. It's only so much that you can talk to a nigga about, bro. And then in the county, ain't no TVs in your cell. So you got to go to the day room and watch that little TV. Appreciate it, Damien. Damian. Daily inspiration. I keep thinking of Rondo every time y'all say rocket launcher. Yeah, man, because I got to say rocket launcher, man, because, you know, these niggas getting caught with guns, man, and they getting right out. And they getting caught with some shit like a rocket launcher. It say if you get caught, it say if you a felon and you get caught with a gun, right, with a muffle on it, that's federal. It say you could be prosecuted up to 10 years by the feds. But in the States, like, Q50 got caught with drugs. He got caught with a gun. He got caught with all that shit. And Q50 only did a month and a half. He only did like 40 days in jail. He ain't even do 61 days. Q50, he did the shortest time for a gun in Illinois history. Everybody else is a mandatory 61 days. Q50 only did fucking, you know what I'm talking about? He get out next month. Q50 will be home after Christmas. Shit. Right after Christmas, he'll be home. Soon it hit January the 1st, the new year, Q50 home. Shit, 10 days later, he out. Free Q50 and take Vine off 1,700. Now, I ain't gonna lie. They could take Q50 and we'll keep Vine, man. At least Vine a little curious and shit. He wearing the, you know, Vine a little mama. Vine is equivalent to the guy who would Castanet, the guy Rafiki, whatever his name is, the dude. Little Zest bucket, you know what I'm saying? Little nerd, little Zest bucket. That we'll take that over Q50. Bragging about that he done killed 30 motherfuckers and shit, bro. Like, don't nobody want to hear that, especially the families, bro. You say Butter got millions of stories. Man, whoever his celly is, like, man, I'm tired of hearing them motherfucking lies, man. Hey, when you talking to somebody and you just listening and you listening to their stories, it come to a point if they lying, you just listening because they finna whip up a meal or something. They finna go in their box. You know, every time a person lying, they go in their box and get hey, Sally, you want some chips or something? You want to make a dip or something? You know, they be lying like a motherfucker, man, in themselves, bro. They be lying like a motherfucker, man. Man, I had a Sally from out west. That nigga, he ain't never go to commissary in my cell, bro. I always fed him, bro. And I worked in the kitchen, so we ate good, you know. But he ain't never had no commissary, but used to talk the most shit. I'm sitting on 28s outside. I got a 12-door van. I got 2 8-doors and a 12-door van. Them motherfuckers from out west, bro. I'm talking about some of them really get money. But a lot of them niggas, man, they be lying like a motherfucker, man. Like, I got a spaceship. My block doing $80,000 a day. Man, if your block doing $80,000 a day, how the fuck you ain't got no commissary, man? Like, come on, man. They be lying like a motherfucker in jail, bro. On some real shit. Niggas be broke in there. Niggas be getting treated, all type of shit, bro. Like, I got a million of jail stories, bro. Like, for real. I'm just waiting on a couple of more people to come home, you know, from jail, you know, so I could tell my jail stories. And I know some people could vouch for it, because I ain't going back and forth with no nigga on the internet. You know what I'm talking about? Who I'm saying this happening, he's saying this happening, he trying to struggle with it. I ain't going back and forth with you. We gonna wait till some more members come home, and then when they go on DJU, because they coming and they go on these platforms, and then you say something to them once they tell the truth. Now it's 2 against 1 now. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't even mind when people try to argue with this shit on some real shit, because I know you playing with my homie them little brother Slutty, T-Roy and them big brother. On my mama, nigga, hey, I ain't gonna even get into that. But ain't nobody gonna play with Slutty. Anybody who knows Slutty, like, ain't nobody gonna play him, bro. Like, he gonna whoop you with his hands in jail. He gonna take off on you. Anybody knows Slutty. Like, you ain't got no hell of a chance with him. Because he gonna take off if he feel threatened, you know? But, yeah, man. Hey, Swipe, you still keep in touch with D Rose? Hey, I'm trying to keep in touch with the Innocent Project. You know, that's who I'm trying to keep in touch with. You know, I might text D Rose like, you all good. He might answer sometimes, he might not answer. But I'm trying to go after the Innocent Project, because that's D Rose's only hope. D Rose is actually innocent, bro. He innocent. I know some of y'all gonna say, but he killed a lot of people. I don't know who he killed. I don't know who D Rose killed. People be claiming bodies and said that they killed somebody, and then we found out that Joe Bloden did it. So, yeah, the Innocent Project. That's what me and my wife, that's what we going after. We trying to get the Innocent Project to get on his case, because he innocent. I don't know who he killed, brother. Hey, according to the internet, they said I got fucked. I just seen somebody on the internet. I know who put it up there, though, but it's okay. When they page get took, they gonna be crying like a motherfucker. Trenches News! You really gonna say Trenches News once that happens. But keep on. Hey, but they said that I had 5 bodies on Reddit. Trenches News killed 5 people, and they named the people. I never known these people. I never seen these people in my life. They don't even know if they from the same area as I'm from, or if they from Chicago. They just making up shit, man. Oh, these some habanero Doritos. Don't ask me how I get them, man. You can look them up. You ain't gonna find them, man. On Trenches News. Now, one of my classmates in film school, he from Mexico. And he originally from Mexico, and he be going back and forth. And I guess Mexico got habaneros over there, the habanero Doritos. So he be getting them. Yeah, I ain't never killed nobody. I ain't never did nothing to nobody. I'm a store runner. I know every chip in the store, every juice. I'm a goofier. I'm the lame. I'll let them niggas have all that tough shit, because the person who always got to go out their way like they tough, really a hoe on everything. Really a hoe. To me. Really a flunky to me. Like, I really know niggas, man. So I don't indulge in that shit. You will never see me say nothing about it. Chief Keef 20 versus 1. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody who on here tonight. I love y'all, man. Y'all the best crowd out here, man. Minus the bullshit, life is great, man. Hey, man, Chief Keef ain't got nothing to do with Lil Durk shit or none of that, man. Blame that shit on Brick Baby or somebody from California. Big U in jail. Big U in the feds right now. Big U probably helped out Lil Durk. Adam 22 probably made the call. Remo probably made the call. The community probably made the call. Don't put that shit on Keith, though. Keith doing good. I'm gonna take up for Mr. Kozak. I knew him since he was a kid. Blood Money, all his cousins, Fredo, love me. Uncle. Keith got an uncle named Keith. He love me. Always drunk. What you on, Swipe? You on bullshit. You finna go and rob somebody, ain't you? Keith got an uncle named Keith. He was cool as hell. Hell no. All right, y'all. We finna check out Chief Keef, man. I'm proud of Chief Keef, man. Chief Keef used to be at my house every time, man, when it was school, bro. He never went to school. And I used to let him up my house. Cause, you know, by the rules and policies and procedures of the Black Disciples, you're not supposed to let the gang, you know, you're not supposed to let a member walk around doing school. It's attract heat from the police to the blocks. You know, it attract because people, you know, if somebody crib get broken in or anything, you the only one walking around. So now the police hot. So the members not supposed to be outside, you know, if they don't go to school, they got to learn their paperwork, you know, shit like that. So Keith used to be at my house because he never went to school. I don't know if somebody was picking on him. I don't know the reason why he didn't want to go to school, but it wasn't no war at that time. Like niggas wasn't into it at that time. Like Kyro wasn't into it with them at that time. Hold on, man. Keith now funny, man. What the fuck, man? Nene, I've been out so long, I forgot how to motherfucking share the screen.
Yeah, get him mic. Shit. I feel like the president. Bye. New York women too aggressive? They cool.
All right, y'all. I don't want to play Keith song in my shit though.
Simon Says,
I ain't playing.
Upgrade. Again, what's new?
Ain't nothing.
YouTube, man, what?
Hey, we watching the Sosa, man. I can't play his music in my video though.
The floor.
Bruh.
I like it.
Yo, bro, celebrate.
We cool.
Hey, how are you?
That shit thing though. Go, what's up?
You ain't got no questions for us?
How you
I thought you had a
doing,
question, though.
I do got a question.
What y'all doing for the first round, though? Y'all keeping her?
I'm from
We
Mississippi.
gonna give her a right. We gonna give her a right. Give her a right.
Oh, she can stay.
That little shit thick. That motherfucker stank. She can stay. All right, let me get my next lady to the floor. What you think, bro? I'm gonna let ball call this.
Oh, bro. To the left. To the left.
Thank
Follow me.
you.
What you gotta say about that? On them fast. Okay. Y'all getting a minute out. Look at my next lady.
Sitting at home playing a game and not making any money. Please don't be this guy right here, bro. Bro, shut up.
Hey,
Oh yeah, that's for Lil Cuz for sure.
I'm Lexi.
That's for Lil Cuz. Huh? How you doing? What's up?
I'm good. How are you?
You keeping up? We keeping up. What? Look, hey, what K Savage at? What phone number? Hey, phone number. Drill up, shorty.
K Savage is crazy. All right, you good? You made it to the next round.
So they just selling me next round. They just picking me next round.
Not pick next round. They gonna come back.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Okay. The communication is real clear.
Damn,
What's up? Hey y'all.
What's the word?
The one in the middle is that's Capo. That's Cap brother. That's Cap brother. That's Doo-Wop. He be with G Herbo them. You might see him with Keith them. He could be with anybody. He from the Calumet building. You would see him with Lil Vernie them. Like he grew up. He from the Calumet building. So he can go anywhere. Like you might see him on all the blocks, bro. He connected to all them. But he just be chilling though.
Are you from New York?
Absolutely.
You tough as hell. You walked up tough as hell. Aggressive to the left.
Thank you. Ready to go home anyway. I know.
To the left.
That's fine.
You
Anyway. Hey, hi, bye. Yeah, get him out.
Shit. I feel like the president.
Hi, bye. New York women too aggressive?
They cool.
Bro,
They cool.
Okay. 2 times.
Yeah.
What's funny?
How's you with?
What's funny?
How's you with?
What's funny?
Oh, got nothing to say, man. Wow, he said to the left. How's you with the 16? We 30, man. What the fuck? We need cougars, bro.
Shorting them is crazy.
We need cougars, bro.
Look at my next lady.
Chill, bro.
Hi.
She cool. What's
Shout
your
out
name?
to that ex.
Nana.
Nana? On the phone number. You got a blunt in your ear?
Yeah.
It's time, man.
Oh yeah.
It's on YouTube, bro. We're gonna let you go. What you smoking, shorty?
Weed.
What type of weed is that?
Oh, gas.
What's on that? Pack? I'm gonna
Man, like they need to make the 20 versus ones more a player, bro. Like niggas they be acting like Tato. I love Tato, bro. Like I love his whole family, bro. Not on no gang shit, none of that. Like I love his family, you know. But Tato from the low end too. By the way, he from the low end. He ain't just know anybody. People be like, oh, he just anybody. That's Keith cousin, but he from the low end. But anyways, they be too tough, man. He be shorty. How you coming? That's a blunt in your ear. Like, damn, bro. And that's what the bomb hoes like too. They like a motherfucker talking to them like that. Like, that's crazy, bro. It sounds like he about to rob her, though.
Oh, God. It's time, man.
Oh yeah.
It's on YouTube, bro. We're gonna let you go. What you smoking, shorty?
Weed.
What type of weed is that?
Oh, gas.
What's on that? Pack? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Just be keeping it.
Nah, hey, y'all all can have different opinions though.
No, shorty. I mean, to the right, shorty. You pretty, shorty. I like your tattoos. But it ain't. Huh? I'm cool. I don't like needles and shit.
Hi.
Damn, to the right. Damn, I like her voice, bro.
How are y'all?
That's to the right.
To the right. You good. You made it to the next round.
Hi.
Come up to that green tape.
How old you?
23.
Oh, my.
What you doing? Ball on your court.
That's right. Oh, bro, she did. I just thought she was young.
Man, Keith acts like he don't even want to pick the hoes, man. Keith like an old man now. Keith ain't number 30 years old, man. He act like an old man now, bro. That's all them damn 15 kids and shit kicking his ass, make him feel old.
To the right.
To the right. To the right.
Next girl.
Next girl. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Hello.
Well, that shit gotta walk, huh?
Hi, I'm Abigail.
We gotta get this shit in 3D.
Oh, bro, that shit get up on you 3D. Motherfucker be like, bro, motherfucker get
360.
I'm close. I got it.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What you doing? It's on you.
Yeah, so you go to the right.
Right?
To the right. I mean, you made it to the next round.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? We my next lady.
Oh, yeah, it's to the right. She from the churches.
Yeah. Bang
What's
it.
up?
What's up, daddies?
Damn. Yeah, she from the churches,
Damn.
bro. She going to the right. I like church shit, too, sometimes.
Where you from?
I'm from here, Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm from
The heart of my city.
Y'all say to the right, she drill up.
To the right.
To the right you go, shorty.
Slide to the right.
To the right, shorty.
However you get to the right, get there.
Okay.
Wherever
you're right at.
Look at her. She from the church, bro. That shit stacked. All right, we gonna let you call this one there.
No matter what type of severe asthma you.
Hey, Cloud Real, I don't know what page you used to being on or being on a part of. Hey, but don't get on my channel trying to dictate nothing. I ain't see nothing. And the people say they want to watch it. So, hey, look, what else you want me to talk about? Your favorite rapper, Lil Durk?
You have. Aspire can help you have fewer attacks and relieve you.
Got on here just to get
Timmy J.
King of my
Why you over there laughing? I made over $45 in a couple minutes. You told me to take 2 weeks. What? Yeah. He's lying. There's no way. Look at this. I made over $45 in a couple minutes. From playing what game? Bingo Cash. Go back to it.
Baby, what's up?
Bro, there's no way you can bro, what did you do?
All type of shit, shorty.
It's the. What's up, sweetheart?
Hello.
Why you talking so low?
That's my voice.
That's your voice?
Yeah.
Phone will say go to the right, fool.
Bro. You go to the right. Damn.
Damn, I'm just up to you.
I fuck with her, fool.
She been right there for a
Hey,
minute.
y'all.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm Nene.
Nene?
What's
Yeah.
poppin'?
What's your name?
I'm Tato.
Tato.
My name Walk.
Okay.
I fuck with your
Keep
bro.
in the number one spot. Keep
Keep it,
game
okay.
out, goddammit. That's what
My next lady?
waiting on.
Hey.
Uh-oh, yeah. It's that Tato like
Be smart.
I like yellow shit though. I like all type of shit, shorty. Like,
it's to the right, fool.
It's to the right. What's for you?
It's on you.
Why y'all ain't ball? What you think, ball? They just kicking shit.
Ball, Charles.
She go to the right. You go to the right, shorty.
You good.
Short.
Ball.
Right. So the next.
How y'all doing?
What's poppin'?
What's up?
What up, though?
What's up?
You kick ass, don't you?
And do.
Yeah. Tato got a
I can
song.
tell you kick ass.
And
Tato
do.
got a few songs.
Texas Dallas.
No.
Damn, you savage.
But he got a couple songs.
What y'all think, bro?
Folks fuck with you
All
to the
out,
right,
baby.
shorty.
I've been balling.
To the right. You good.
Great.
Get to the next round.
Period.
Fool, I like trench shit. I don't know. Fool. I might be fucking up. I might not be. Damn, she in this bitch scullied up.
Yo.
You finna do a drill.
Hell no.
She finna do a drill with this bitch.
What you finna do?
I'm gonna leave at the phone now with it. I'm gonna leave at the phone now.
You left in that? Left in that. For sure.
Damn, phone now.
Look her said to the left.
Damn.
To the right. So say to
Huh? I know my left and my right, boy.
What'd you say?
I said left.
To the left.
Hey, though. How you doing?
Okay.
Pretty. That little shit is fat, though.
Hell no. Keith put her to the left, man. Keith said, I know my right from my left. Crazy.
Phone them on board.
Look at my next lady.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Jada.
Jada, you high as hell.
I know. I just
That's all out. That's Tato.
All out, Jada. You too hell, man.
Do
Let me see.
middle. Ball
Let me
out
see.
the one who ain't doing no
Disney.
Nah, I'm gonna let them. I've been saying too much.
She Disney though. She getting that princess, but left her. Left her. Look, she getting that princess though.
She gonna look at us though. Left. All right, left.
Left her.
To the left.
Let me get my next lady.
Hello.
They hate when they chew that gum in that mic, fool.
That little shit petite. All that shit petite.
Y'all like petite and so on?
What?
Y'all like that? I know.
What she say?
It's to the right, cuz. It don't even matter what she said.
To the right. What you prefer? Petite or some thick shit? I like shit I can throw around for real, okay. Petite slam, big shit, thick shit too. Okay. Thick that shit.
That's big drill.
Hey, how y'all doing?
You know what we've been talking about
That's the heavy neck. What?
You know what we've been talking about.
She might got the heavy neck. She might got the awesome folk. Huh?
That's all we
Yeah,
say to the right, shorty. Chill up, shorty.
Hey, they crazy, bro.
Shit I can throw around for real.
They crazy.
Petite slam, big shit, thick shit too. Okay. Thick that shit.
That's big drill.
Hey, how y'all doing?
You know what we've been talking about.
That's the heavy neck. What?
You know what we've been talking about.
She might got the heavy neck. She might got the awesome folk. Huh?
That's all we
Chill, say to the right, shorty. Chill up, shorty. Chill up, shorty.
To the left, to the left, to the left.
You know what we've been talking about with folks, bro.
Yeah.
He said he want to go to the right.
Boy, Tato.
Yeah. Oh, you want to keep her?
How you doing?
Right. That's him. We're gonna write you. See, Chief kept her. You know what I'm saying?
Right? I don't know what they talking about, baby. Nobody know.
Look at my next lady. It's a heavy love. It's crazy, man.
Damn. To the left, folks.
Well.
Beyonce.
Oh my gosh.
You look good though.
Thank you.
Out of them two, who really gonna take that down?
Ooh.
Out of them three.
I ain't gonna snitch up on that one, dude.
What y'all do? Y'all kept her or to the left? Okay. Okay. All right. Let me my next lady.
How y'all doing today?
I'm gonna let y'all call her. I'm scared of her.
Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, my fucking Dallas.
I've been here about 4 months, so I'm new here. I've been here about 4 months.
What y'all doing?
I'm gonna let
to the left. To the left? Okay. Let me my next lady.
Okay, little Darcy and shit.
Hey, how y'all doing?
To the right.
To the
That's how we,
right?
yeah.
I ain't even gotta say nothing, huh?
You got, damn, just do a 360 for us right quick. Do a little 360. Damn.
Homegrown. All natural.
To the right.
Damn, that's natural. That motherfucker sitting up to be natural.
Damn, she tweaking. She tweaking. Look at my next lady.
I can't wait till this shit is.
He better rack him up.
Do what we're gonna leave this up to.
K Savage, folks. I'm like Chris Paul when it comes to this shit, fool.
Bro.
To the right. Look, like we gonna.
Thank you.
He like it. And she got that Cuban kit on. That shit hidden. Stop playing. That shit lit up.
They thinking about robbing the girls and shit, man. These niggas crazy. Hey, Keith played his cards right. Keith to check the bag. Let his homies them check it. Let his homies them up there pick. He's sitting down, coaching like Phil Jackson. Yeah, I'm proud of Keith, man. It's safe to say that Keith won, man, so far. He ain't in no trouble. He free. He able to take care of his fucking 15 kids, however many he got now. And his homies them who been with him, they ain't been in no trouble. Tato or Ball Out. His homies them don't get in no trouble. We don't be hearing them catching gun cases and all that shit like we hear about Durk people.
Up.
Next lady.
Oh no, the Crocs. It's all right. We in the left, blood. It's a left, blood. She got the Crocs though.
Go ahead, introduce yourself real quick though.
So I'm Sonia. I'm from Ukraine.
Where you from?
Ukraine.
Damn.
Yes.
You ain't never had nothing from Ukraine.
So my outfit is kind of like Ukrainian.
I go to Ukraine to catch a trip to Ukraine. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, cuz say what? Yeah, look, cuz say to the right. Look, cuz say what? What? Look, cuz say right.
I like it here. It's fun.
So, what y'all doing? Y'all going to the left?
Oh, they did.
Left?
Hey, O-Block even told him that. A lot of people told him to slide for blood money. A lot of people told Keith that shit, bro. A lot of people told Keith slide for his brother. His stepbrother got killed. They were saying, basically, you ain't did nothing for your stepbrother. You ain't did shit for blood money. Even the niggas from they block did. I done heard a couple of people from Front Street say that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was Keith's fault that Blood Money died though, but that's Keith's cousin, bro. Blood Money died because Blood Money, he was like, he don't get no fuck, bro. He'll have a shootout with you. He just got caught with his pants down. That's it, bro. Blood Money like that. Like he really get active. He really shoot a gun. But hey, people get caught, bro. You ain't the only shooter out here. You ain't the only killer. Make sure y'all tell y'all kids that. You ain't the only lion that's out here playing around like you taking lives. It's other lions that'll step on you, man. For real.
What you gonna do?
She good, cuz. Say she straight, she straight.
Well, go stand over there with him real quick.
Oh, bro, great.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
I can tell y'all did this shit fast as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Let me my next lady. Oh, shit, heavy.
They having cheeks.
Uh-oh. No, we gonna leave this
Hey,
up
what's
to.
up? I'm
We gonna
Gigi.
leave this up to. So, who we gonna leave this up to?
I don't know. I don't know. What? Shorty, where you from, Shorty?
I'm from DC. No, I'm originally Nigerian, but I'm from DC.
Oh, DC.
We gonna leave this up to Bob.
What you doing? What I'm gonna do? Yeah. DC, I fuck with DC.
DC definitely ready for us, B.
Damn, cheeks out. She turned though. Damn. Hold on. I'm a writer.
To the right. She all right at you?
Yeah. She had to turn around a little bit for sure. I see.
Hey,
I see
that
Shorty.
motherfucker soft too.
Next lady.
Yeah, bro, I fuck with him.
What's up, you guys?
Yeah, what kind of shades them in?
Why she gonna stand like that?
Brace face.
Oh, these was Louis.
You was gonna say Versace?
I know.
Nah, you fucking around,
Y'all
man.
got me nervous.
You
Y'all
fucking around.
I know, right?
It's to the right, bro. She think it's hell.
It's right good.
Bro, yeah.
Okay. Hey. That's all?
My next lady.
Bring them out.
What you doing?
Shit.
Yeah.
Gang.
They call me Jail Bay.
Jail Bay?
Hell no.
Bro, you better start hanging with us though. On photo. We rocking. It's like you on some savage shit.
What's up? How you doing?
Poppin'? Yeah, what's poppin'? On photo.
I like that. Ooh, that's jacket hard.
What y'all doing with Jail Bay?
We send the jail bait to the left, but we
To the
gonna rock
left?
with it. Nah, we fucking with you though. Don't
That's messed up.
But we
son.
can't rock.
What you doing?
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. These people gotta be playing, bro.
Bring them out.
What you doing?
Yeah, man. They gotta start asking some questions, bro. Like,
They call me Jail Bay.
Jail Bay?
Bro. They gotta make it
Bro,
feel like
you
a
better
real
start hanging
game
with us.
show, bro.
On photo. We rocking. It's like you on some savage
What's
shit.
up? What's up? How you
What's
doing?
poppin'? Yeah, what's poppin'? On
Hey.
photo.
I like that. Ooh, that's jacket hard.
What y'all doing with Jail Bay?
We send the jail bait to the left, but we
To the
gonna rock
left?
with it though. Nah, we fucking with you though. Don't get it wrong. We fuck with you.
That's messed up.
But
son.
we can't rock
What
with
you
you.
doing?
Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
We gonna write her.
You gonna write me? Yeah, that's my way. Finna blow New Jersey up,
Look,
nigga.
ball like ball head. Go ahead. We gonna see. We gonna tick with her. We gonna tick with her.
We gonna tick with her, man. She
That
took
cat Jail Bay, man.
She look like the brat.
Ball said, you finna bring her back up here?
She getting at the brat, fuck.
You finna tick.
She getting at the brat, fuck.
Hey, what's that noise back there?
Right though, what fucker turn the sink on? Doing whippets or something, man? Fuck on, man.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Okay. What's up, Miss Lady?
She back. Skin, I like the skin.
Yeah, skin fine. Shout out them queen, dark queen, black queen. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I'm good.
Damn,
It's
why
just a
everybody
little
has
cold.
hell?
It's just cold.
You cold?
I'm very cold.
What y'all doing, folks? To the left.
To the left.
To the left.
You gotta let you get home because it's getting very cold.
Yeah, she has hell too, though.
This is my next lady.
Like your outfit a little bit though. Yeah. I like the pink. The color.
I should go to skin real good. Oh, this what you mean, like you slamming shit. Yeah. You say you like slamming shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Big girl did it too.
How y'all doing?
What up, though?
Oh,
How you doing?
To the right, shorty.
How y'all doing?
We all right.
I'm down.
He wanted. He
go
said to the right.
shorty.
Oh, shit. To the right, man.
Oh man, these dudes funny, man. Like, shout out to everybody, man. Everybody need love, man. But like, come on, man. They ain't have to have her come up there with that motherfucking that Catwoman suit on, man. Come on, man. They bogus, bro. Like, she at the Big Top Circus, man. They could have saved the outfit though. They could have had her come up there in some jeans or something, man.
She getting at the break, folks.
Hey, what's that noise about there? Why the one fucker turn the sink on? We going whip it or something, man? Fuck on, man.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Okay. What's up, Miss Lady?
She black. Yeah. That's cool.
Big girl did it too.
How y'all doing?
What up, though?
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
To the right, shorty.
How y'all doing?
We all right.
I'm down.
He wanted. He
go
said to the right.
shorty.
Oh, shit. To the right, man. Yeah.
Everybody need it. We passing out love today, man. Damn, you pretty as hell.
Thank you.
Damn, you ain't got the curls.
They fell a little bit, but yeah. you know
Nah, I
what
can
I'm
see
saying?
them though. On phone, I can see them.
What's
Curls
up,
for the
how y'all
girls.
doing?
I fuck with you. I'm saying you to the right.
All right, you already know.
Curls for the girls.
All right.
To the right.
Where you from though?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
I'm from
I'm
the VA.
202 downstairs.
Oh, we fuck with VA for sure. Shout out to damn V, really man. Strong. Really strong.
So mad love, B. I done had some crazy nights in VA.
All right, so they completed the first round, you know what I'm saying? Y'all swipe, majority of them right, you know what I'm saying? So next round, the ladies get to come up and ask y'all any question they want. And you answer it. And then based off of your answer, the lady get to decide if they want to stay or if they want to leave, based off how y'all answer. Let's get into the second round. Let me get my first lady to the floor.
So, what's the most romantic thing y'all ever did for a girl? Y'all don't be doing romantic shit?
Helicopter ride.
Oh, okay. What's the most romantic thing you did?
My movie room, where the candles lit.
Candles lit.
Get romantic in there.
All right. I'm gonna go home, y'all.
You go home?
Uh-huh.
You leaving? Yeah, go home, baby. Go home. Get in the bed, man. That wasn't romantic for you?
You don't like helicopter ride and shit like that, huh? You ain't used to that type of shit. I can tell. On photo, I can tell. On bro.
I ain't get to really say nothing the first time. Y'all was just laughing.
That was him.
Like, okay.
That was him.
So I might be a freak, but I can't take all three. So which one y'all want me for real?
What'd you say?
I said I might be a freak, but I can't take all three.
Whoa, shorty.
I mean,
You say you to the right anyway, but folks said you to the right.
why you gotta say it like that? Come, get a hug. Come and feel this love, baby.
Damn.
It is. Let me ask you a question. Do you think I look sexy in my glasses like sexy red?
What the fuck? No.
I mean, do I look cute in my glasses too?
You do.
Okay, I'll stay.
Damn.
I'll see y'all in a minute.
Damn, I like that accent.
You're my next lady.
Hey.
You can't get in.
What's the problem,
How y'all doing?
They could have put somebody else up.
Okay, my question for y'all is, do y'all fuck with crazy bitches or no?
Yup.
You don't really be knowing they crazy. It's just saying to get crazy.
Type shit. What about you?
All these bitches crazy.
Officer, stop lying, cuz. Stop lying.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them. Yep.
You do?
Do I fuck with crazy bitches?
2 thumbs.
Hey, Braves.
Type shit. And my question for you, do these bitches really love Sosa?
They do.
Damn.
They fuck with me. Yeah.
I'm following type shit. Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Type
So what you
shit.
doing? You staying or you leaving?
I think I'm gonna stay.
You staying.
You
Yeah.
think?
Okay, you
Type
good.
shit. Okay, baby.
I'm thinking
Who's
too
my
hard.
next
I
lady?
was new. I was back.
Hey. So my question is, do y'all be tricking on y'all bitches?
I'm about to get them.
It ain't tricking if it's your bitch.
2 thumbs down.
I ain't tricking on no
It
extra.
depends. It depends.
Right, I ain't tricking on no extra bitches. Bro, you say that.
Your bitch. That's
Right,
your bitch.
yeah, right.
No shit.
It can't be one way.
Yeah.
It can't be like, on phone. But yeah, we can do it. We can do it. What you want to do?
Oh, so she gotta spin it too.
I ain't no goofy. I'll tell you that.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna ask you this: am I pretty enough to get tricked on?
Yeah.
Hey, shorty, you gotta bring that.
I'm gonna stay.
Hey, hey, be looking forward, man. The next 9 months, man. That's Keith baby mama watch. The next 9 months, this gonna be Keith baby mama, man. She fit the description of what he like, man.
Hey, you gotta come through too. I ain't coming through. Like you gotta come through too.
Baby, I roll your
Man.
blunts. I do what you want.
Roll my blunts. I got a blunt roller. He's somewhere around this motherfucker. He rolling bitches about a pound. I ain't gonna lie to you, shorty. You get him a pound, he gonna roll it all up.
Yes.
Okay, he got that. He got that. I do that other stuff. All right, I'm staying.
You staying? Okay. Where's my next lady?
I had to clean it up.
What I say?
He took my toilet ass, dog. Damn.
I really just got a question for y'all.
What? Just y'all? What is it? Only y'all right here.
Well, you know what I mean, because I don't have
Oh,
a question.
all right. Cause
Look.
they finna answer. Yeah. Hey, what's up though? What you saying, son?
Why did you
Step up a little bit before you ask. Step up. There you
step
go.
up?
Yeah.
Why did you tell him he could pick for me?
What you
When
mean?
I
It
first
was
came
it was his turn, sweetheart.
Yeah, we was going
It
in
was
like
his
a little
turn.
rotation.
Oh, okay.
We had
Thank you. I just wanted to
we had
know.
our own little thing going on.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But we
That's
really
it.
sent you to the right for Lucas though. Lucas gonna get with you.
Yeah, go.
He said you like your tattoos.
Drill up,
Oh,
shorty.
okay, thank you.
Don't go nowhere.
He said you was pretty.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you picked me. I don't really have I'm kind of dry as hell, so.
You got no questions?
No, not really.
If you got to think of one question. It don't matter what it is. Step up.
Damn, she
Okay.
took a deep breath too. What the fuck? Don't get that deep.
I don't know. I really don't. Wish I signed, I guess.
Damn, I don't even know my son.
Damn, when your birthday?
You leaving that sign shirt?
No.
I don't.
I'm a Leo though. I'm a lion.
Lion.
King of the jungle, man.
February.